Broadcasting live from Shaolin, Staten Island, New York City.
Freak Show Central.
Where's that?
New York City.
It's the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast with Phil, Jay, and that pain in the ass, Choppy. On Rant EM Radio, proud member of the Shining Wizards Network and Dark Satellite Media.
And the gang's all here.
With a straggler.
No, we had it.
There you go.
My headphones only come out of one ear now. I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
No, well, it's I don't know.
Mono.
Hold on. No. Hold on. There we go.
There it is.
I fixed it. Because someone was cleaning in here and all the shit got moved.
Oh, well, you know.
What do you?
Hey.
Hey,
Clean.
Hey, yo.
Hi.
Hey, yo. Yes, we have a Hammer sighting.
Yes. Hammer's in the corner.
So my cousin Richie said it right away. Where's Hammer? What's up, Richie?
Anybody seen Richie?
What's up? Look, Choppy's back. Look who's back.
Well.
Yeah.
Choppy's a pain in the ass.
Welcome to episode 381 of the Turnbuckle Throwbacks, live on the Rant EM Radio.
There's always time to count. I see three in the room. 1, 2.
Choppy's a pain in the ass.
Live on the Rant EM Radio, part of Shining Wizards Network, part of Dark Satellite Media. You already know who that dick is. And ladies and gentlemen, wearing his shirt today.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you ready?
He always wears a shirt. Oh, no, you're talking about the Turnbuckle.
No, I'll talk about. Yo, is this not the greatest one? Yo. I love this. By the way, for the throwback, I completely mocked out. As soon as Billy Gunn came out, I was like, fuck yeah, man, the one, Billy Gunn.
Yo, who's looking svelte, yo? Jacked to the gills.
Jacked. Absolutely jacked.
Look, he's so turned on by you.
Yeah, I'm going.
He's By the way, is this from the video game for the Game Boy?
That's amazing.
That Squire's made?
Yes, it has to be.
Philly found that the other 2 weeks ago. I was like, Taba, you got to see this. She goes, I don't understand your jokes sometimes.
Oh, Taba. And I like her, too.
She goes, I don't understand your jokes.
Yeah, the Hammer called me around 1 o'clock this afternoon and decided he wanted to make an appearance today.
Yeah, definitely.
So plans change a little bit this weekend, but we'll switch it up because
I got a long enough code if I have to interview Hammer in the corner.
You have to interview Hammer?
Yeah.
There's a familiar cramp coming on with my right hand.
Oh.
Reach to the middle.
The club. It's it, baby.
Yeah.
We back.
That's right.
Did you miss us?
Of course.
We missed you, Chop.
I know. I was fucking exhausted.
Yeah, man. Listen. It happened.
Fuck my life. I will never work on that fucking show ever again. It's called Second Wave. It's about people that get coronavirus.
Fucking bullshit!
Get out, really?
It's about people that get the coronavirus, but instead of getting sick, they turn into fucking zombies.
Oh, that's dope.
By the way, just on a complete another tangent. I'm watching Walking Dead for the first time.
I've never seen it either.
Never seen it.
Oh, there's a lot of fucking similarities.
Let me tell you, the person we just found out in pre-production that we know somebody who has another person has Rona. If that person turned into a zombie, it's meant to be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See, there
It's
you go.
meant to be. Without blowing over anybody's spot.
There you go.
But
And
what'd you call it, Hammer? The Ronesies? What do
the
you call it?
Ronesies,
The
Ronies?
they get all dusty on them. They're like,
So let's get funky like a monkey.
that's right.
Where's the Pee Wee gimmick?
Oh, it's
where's
there.
Pee-wee?
It's there.
I miss Pee Wee.
You miss Pee-wee?
I do miss Pee Wee.
You do?
That was him at the movie theater.
Yeah.
It never gets old.
It never gets old. It never gets old.
You know what never gets old?
Yeah.
Oh, please. That's my favorite.
Well, it was funny. I was on vacation this week.
Keep following goes up with the ball in the hole.
That's a sound I'm not used to hearing. So
The hole in one.
Yeah.
J1.
Oh, Lord.
I was on vacation this week. Didn't play any golf.
That's sad.
I
And
did.
it's to be 70 degrees the next week.
Yeah, I
Dude,
did.
it's insane.
I know,
this
man.
weather.
I know.
We got weather by booking by WWE. That's what we got right now.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Christ on a cracker.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ on the Eucharist. Oh, my goodness.
The Eucharist. Jesus.
Jesus!
Ooh.
What happened, Hammer?
There were 5 of them.
There were 5 of them. Jesus!
Fucking bullshit!
But I tell you, I'm glad to see Choppy back.
Richie said, queef.
I'd come closer to tipping it to a Jezebel down on the street.
Lord. Ooh.
So that's everybody's week.
Oh,
I was
just
busy.
Just fantastic.
I was busy. At
I had to be involved in a deposition this week, believe it or not.
What happened?
Get out! Oh, you gotta go.
Wait a minute,
forward
you went to
with
court?
this.
No.
Oh, depositions in a like a you could do it in a banquet hall or something.
It was supposed to be at a lawyer. It's supposed to be at a lawyer's office.
What
Yeah.
was it? McDonald's?
No, it was here. And no, we had to do a Zoom meeting.
Yeah,
So,
Did you have pants on?
oh no, I did not. No, well,
just a shirt. That's all you need.
I mean, if let me let the bag out right now. I was not wearing any shoes that day either. So,
That's not
Bowman.
Mr. Bowman, I'm sorry.
That's not a far stretch for you, fucking gypsy.
So, apparently there was a former coworker of mine that is suing Capital One Bank.
What's in your wallet? Nothing.
Pretty much nothing right now. It was who the f is this? I don't know you. Bye bye. So it was basically it's a racist lawsuit.
Ooh.
Which I don't know if they're gonna
Right up Choppy's alley.
Exactly.
Wait, didn't you work for Capital One years ago?
Years ago, but this woman
Oh, no.
this person came up forward now and named me as one of the people that she used to work with. But like I'm not the one who was that committed the racism. She's suing the manager that was there at the time, the company, and the district manager.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but Choppy was not the one committing the racism at the time. Let that be known.
There it is. See, I was actually a good boy that time period.
Yeah, there you go.
The words Oriental,
You didn't say zipperhead?
Jew bagel was not
Jew bagel?
never used.
Hold on.
I respect you, gentlemen. You're intelligent Jew businessmen.
Also, the key one, the N word, because keep in mind the bank that I was working at was predominantly all black, and I was the only white kid in the whole freaking bench.
Oh.
But they called me the reverse Oreo when I was working there.
You're a cunt now. You've always been a cunt.
Yeah,
And the only thing that's going to change is you're going to become an even.
I remember. I'll never forget. I was coming out. I was coming in, and then one of my regulars comes in and sees me. He's like, "You know what, Chop?" He called me Chop because he knew my name was Choppy. He's like, "You know what, Chop? You're like the reverse Oreo, brother." I'm like, "Okay,
Okay, brother.
okay, brother."
Okay, brother.
And of course, all the Latinos came to see me because they knew I spoke Spanish.
Wow.
They're like, "Mira cómo está?" And I was like, "Whoa!" You know, special person in charge. Never use that either.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the acronym for that one.
Yep.
Never use that. And never use that one either. God forbid.
Choppy took a break. I was like, he said,
This is the worst town I've ever been in.
Even though I come from that town, it's pretty. It's the worst town I've ever lived in. Aside from Staten Island, but anyways, that's another story.
yeah, man.
Anywho, but
Anywho, so you had a deposition.
at deposition, I had to just answer a couple of like questions that I probably remember. I don't fucking know.
That's
6 years
I was
ago.
just gonna say because you were there. You said a number of years ago.
6 years ago. How the fuck am I gonna remember anything? They're like, "Do you remember this?"
You know, I'm so jealous. Like I'm so
It's
into.
President Ray and his cabinet.
My fellow Americans, I am not a crook.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Well,
It's President Ray and Chop McConnell.
I'll tell you what. I jizzed on her dress. I did not have intercourse with her at all.
define the word is.
Yeah, and then she said to me, she said,
Hey, big boy! Big boy!
"That's right." And then after I went out and told the press, they said to me, "Man."
Okay, terrific.
And anyway,
But what else happened to this?
hello, Shaylin. Why are you not in the chat room, buddy? You're in the. She's in the YouTube chat room with Hammer.
Maybe she's changing it up.
Huh?
She can't find it on Facebook.
Maybe she
she
can't
is.
find it on Facebook.
You know what else I can't find?
Oh,
AEW figures, bro. It's impossible.
Rob got me Kenny Omega in the ring, and I gave him the ring.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
I went to 5 different Walmarts in the last.
And it's
4
only
months.
it's only Walmart, correct?
Yes.
I have yet to see a single fucking figure.
I got new projects. Speaking of figures, I bought a AWA Stan Hansen.
I saw that.
He's naked, but I found a kid online. He makes belts for the figures.
I know who you're talking about. I know.
Well, there's a few of them, but this kid was referred to me. My cousin Richie helped me find him, I think, too.
Richie.
Anybody see Richie? Anybody see Richie? So
That story never gets old.
and then the wrestling superstore.com, they have like figure clothes. So I got him vest, I got him chaps, I got him fucking elbow pads.
I gotta ask you, how much was the figure?
The figure itself was $6.99. With shipping, almost $9.
That's cheap.
I got him and Jerry Blackwell,
really?
But
And Jerry Blackwell.
but they're both naked. Jerry Blackwell, I'm going to keep on the side.
How about
What
the
you gotta do is
clothing?
just paint it.
How about the clothing?
The clothing was clothing and the belt going to cost me about $40 total. $20.
But it's an AW Remco.
But
right?
dude, I'm getting a new old Triple Crown championship made up for him.
Good.
An AWA
Awesome.
title and a US
Awesome.
title.
Oh, good.
You know what's great about those Remco figures? They look like fucking He-Man figures. That's the best thing about them.
Well, this one's not because Remco put out 2 different kinds. This one's not like the He-Man one. This one's just regular. I'll show you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. But
I tell you right now-
Stan, and he has the blonde hair too.
I'll tell you right now, if you get
Really?
him all dressed up, he's gonna be worth a lot more than what you're
That's
paying.
the Bruno age.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna make him a bull rope too
Yeah.
with a gimmick.
Lord
with a
have
cowbell.
mercy.
I was watching some Stan Hansen today. I got inspired because my T-shirt came in the mail today. I got you guys see my shirt that I bought? The new Stan Hansen.
Of course I did with Brody.
with Brody in the cup. It's
I didn't see it.
I texted you that. Don't you
He
take?
put it on the page.
But don't.
Oh
you
yeah, I deleted the app.
What?
I'm done with Facebook.
What?
You're a jerk off.
I deleted. Well, I didn't disconnect my account. I just deleted the app.
Why?
I watched Social Dilemma. It's a whole fucking thing. I watched it. It's completely right. Oh, dude, that is fucking
What?
sweet.
What are you talking about?
That is so
Don't scroll.
sweet.
You'll see my cock.
Not-
Okay.
I don't scroll on people's phones.
I'm just
No,
putting it out
I
there.
watched Social Dilemma,
Not
and
that. Joking. Maybe not.
just trying to. I'll try to do it quickly. Listen, I'm guilty of it. You know when like you have a free second or whatever, you click on Facebook, click on Instagram, whatever. Like I'm guilty of it. I before I came on the show, I deleted social media. Again, I didn't delete my account. I just deleted the app because I guess I have an addictive personality. I don't understand why. I have no idea. Playing golf. But that's just how to me, to eliminate whatever the temptation, just eliminate the threat. That's it. I took it off my phone.
And on top of that, I'm pretty sure.
It's not anything other than me. It's,
No, I
it's-
know. But I'm pretty sure at your job they don't let you use your phone at all because
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
and that's and it's funny because all my news feed is flooded with. The only thing I look for on Facebook, I'll tell you the God's honest truth, is wrestling news. That's it. That's the only things, that and golf videos. But to me, it's just all the stupid bullshit politics and then even like because I'm a part of some job stuff. So then people complain about the job, and then people complain about more. I'm done.
dude. The politics good talk was hilarious, especially when we were using the count for everything.
I know. Oh, dude,
Before we get into that, I want to say hello to let's see who else. Rob Domingo's in the room with us.
Hey, Rob.
Choppy Ice, he says. Ice baby.
Yeah.
Our boy Mike Miller from Trophy Whores. Mike has I put the link up.
Thank you.
Mike
Yes.
is raising money for a really good cause for
I did see that. Yes.
pediatric cancer.
Yeah.
So if you guys can click on the link and donate a couple of bucks.
He called me before when I was about neck deep with 2 kids in the Staten Island Mall.
Yeah, no.
He's like, you busy? I was like, Dad, I'm just chasing one kid. It's all right.
just chasing kids. Yeah. So yeah, just go on the gimmick.
Yes.
I posted the link.
Click the link, please, guys. He does it every year. He has a really good turnout, and it's really nice.
Is he from Staten Island?
Yeah.
Is this the same guy who does all these lights during Christmas time? Like he decorates his house. Like
No, I don't think so.
That's not the same guy.
Pretty sure he's an atheist. I'm not sure.
Okay,
I could have that wrong. He might be in.
There you go.
He'll motherfucker me right now, but
No, the reason I'm asking is because there's this guy on Sherritt's Road.
that's where I live. Oh, so that guy is actually he
donates money to children's.
He's probably a Trump tard too.
the guy on Sherritt's. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. I just think it's nice what he does every year.
But he his wife died of breast cancer, and he donates every year. He's been doing it for the last got to be about 20 years.
Yeah, all you do is go.
And he's starting to.
That dude was on the news last week.
Yes.
Last year. We talked about him.
He's just starting.
Yeah.
He's starting to build it up now.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. I passed by. They were
That's
building
awesome.
it.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
I
awesome.
live right on the other side.
And what is it? He just does the lights. People come to visit. They give him out hot chocolate, and then just throw a couple bucks in there just to donate.
That's it. And but what Mikey's doing is he's playing video games. I think he streams it now. With the way
Twitch?
technology is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but excuse me. He plays for about 24 hours straight, and whatever money he gets, he just donates. I don't know what games. This is where Hammer would step in. You guys would step in. I'm not good with games. But
Speaking of games, did you know that the same guy? You know that gimmick that I let you borrow?
Yes, I don't know. You're not getting it back anytime
That's
soon.
fine.
I play WrestleFest for like 3 days.
I'm going to
for like 3 days straight.
I'm getting another gimmick. I'm getting another. You can keep that one. I got another
I
gimmick.
can keep it.
I got another gimmick coming.
Do you really?
It's a handheld gimmick.
Are you sure?
I'm fine with it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on to it as long as you want.
play some WrestleFest when we get home. What?
So
Holy shit balls!
So I found this other gimmick that I want. It's a handheld gimmick.
Oh, that's why he's giving it to me. He's getting a handheld. This motherfucker.
Because on this handheld gimmick, the same guy who did that one does
The Retro Bro.
Yeah, Retro Bro. He does a handheld gimmick, and all the games that you have on there, all little pint sized.
Oh, look at you! That's why. That's why he's doing it. He's gonna
I
bring
have
it.
no time to play it at home.
He's
so
gonna bring it to work and fucking sit in the back of the truck and play golf.
That's what I hate.
Funny.
I was gonna play. What's a golf game that was on Sega Genesis? What was the name?
Golf Simulator.
No.
There was a golf game on Sega Genesis. I remember it.
No, what did Matt Squires make for Jay Hot Shots?
Hot Shots.
Jay Cobb's Hot Shots.
See,
Wearing my cop club shirt.
and that's what I want, and that's what I missed too. Is Squires fuck? So what was the face swap thing this week? Was it the Squires pulling
Oh
up?
God!
You were Anvil. I was Bret Hart, and he was Dusty. But the problem is that Phil looked like Dusty Rhodes if he was a playable character and No Mercy for N64.
Yeah, I look like encephalitis, Dusty. Water on a brain.
He looked like Vader if Vader had no mask.
What, Hammer?
And it was on fucking Virtual Pro Wrestling 2.
Man, I looked. I said, and then fucking Rods sends me something. He puts me on something. I'm like, dude. I'm like, why is every picture very unflattering this week? I felt real. I mean, I'm ugly, but I felt real ugly this week. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Listen, not everybody's got a face that could fit on any fucking.
Well, fuck you, yours does.
Yeah,
all
fuck
right?
you.
Yeah,
I have a face for radio.
I guarantee you, if you put your face on fucking the One Billy Gunn, it'll come out perfect too.
Yo, especially coming out in Survivor Series 2000, jacked,
bro, jacked to the gills. It's like he was ready to be the WWE champion at that time.
I'm telling you, I marked out so hard. I turned up. I was like trying to get the fuck out of the way, China. I wanted to see some One Billy Gunn.
He was liking those little shorts that he had on, those little booty short shirts.
Look at all I got. Greatest theme music ever. Changed my mind.
Look at all that I got.
Love it.
I have a great idea. I know Squires did this already. Could you imagine matching the matching that song with Kerwin White's Titantron?
Oh my God. With
That's hysterical.
Squires, if he could do something about get Kerwin White's Titantron and put Jay's face on Kerwin White, that would be brilliant.
Yeah, and he said, like, Squire's like, you still be handsome. And I said something, and I put up a picture of Khalees. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Who did that? That was Brielle? Did that?
I did that.
Oh, you did that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
I
that's
love
one
that
thing.
song.
That's one thing I'm missing from social media too. Is
All right, listen, bro. You need to like check in because
I just
You know what you do?
I went rogue. I went off the grid.
You don't have to use the app. Just go use the
use the fucking page, man. Because I mean, we need you on there.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I could still. I know I could still hook it up. So yeah.
Just a heads up. Let's try to be a little bit more quiet. The kids almost woke up.
Oh yeah, sorry. We're getting hush. Sorry, Bree. When the one Billy Gunn song comes on,
Oh, we get hyped.
I
Dude.
get hyped.
Yo, could you imagine playing the one Billy Gunn at a club?
Oh yeah, dude.
He'd be like the black chicks at the table when it.
He'd be
when-
like, "Girl, this is my jam, yo."
This is my song, yo.
Choppy, I really have to thank you. This is the greatest theme song I've ever heard in my life.
Can I tell you?
It's
There were better songs.
no way.
Not for Jay.
Hammer.
If
There
you,
are other Billy Gunn songs that are good.
Nope. No.
I would say
No
Mr.
shot.
I would say the Mr. Ass song is better. but
Mr.
he-
Ass is a distant. second.
You look so good to me.
Not that one.
Hi, Charles.
Hi.
That's Billy and Chuck.
Remember
Yeah,
Rico?
I know. Of course.
Rico Constantino.
You know, Rico's a co-host with the Kenny Boylan on his podcast.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, Rico is?
Yeah,
Oh, I
they
didn't
had
know.
Mustafa on a couple weeks
Rico
ago.
was so highly underrated. That guy.
He was like
Apparently, he was a prospect.
but he was as old as Diamond Dallas Page
Dude,
when
he was
started.
40 when they picked
Yeah,
him up.
Yeah, he was old. He was a cop. He was on American Gladiators. Yeah,
But he was very underrated, I think. If
he
it wasn't-
was very sick.
But-
Actually,
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
really?
What do you mean?
he had medical skill. Like they had to raise money for him and shit.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's in bad
Oh,
shape.
man.
He's good. He's better now, but
I remember him when he first got picked up by OVW. I
Yeah.
saw him and I was like, this guy looks pretty good. And he could talk on the mic. And then he went to the main roster, and then they really didn't do much with him.
Yeah, well, listen, I have
hey, Charles.
a lot of thoughts about that because now you can see with everybody now how they're starting to squander. Like that's the famous
Squander. Let's
squander
who
talent.
Who are you talking about, buddy?
Oh, come on. Look what's going on. Dude, what's going on with with this stupid freaking Donovan Dijakovic?
Yes.
This guy,
Yes.
who is he?
Yes.
T-Bar? What is his
Yes.
name? T-Bar? T-Bar?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Sportsmaster.
What are you
Bane.
doing? Retribution.
Turnbuckle Throwbacks have retribution names.
No. Oh.
Ooh, I didn't think about
If
that.
Turnbuckle Throwbacks had retribution names, okay,
Well,
I would be Fubard. I want to be Fubar.
mine would be Jip-C.
Yes, Gypsy.
Jip-C.
Oh my God,
take it.
that is amazing.
take
I just popped into
The
my head.
fact that you just got it right away. There's no way I could top that. There's no way. I'm not even gonna try to top
What's
that.
your name?
Choppy's a pain in the ass.
What's your name, sir? Jip-C.
Gypsy.
You gotta do a pause, just like Lance Storm's pause.
See?
If I could be serious for a moment,
Jip-C.
so what's Jay's though?
Oh, dude, I got nothing on that.
Golf
one.
club.
Yeah.
He could just be a sound like Prince.
Yeah. A symbol, golf club.
Yeah, he could be,
I'm a 6-iron.
he's 6-iron. So 6-iron, Fubar, and Gypsy. Ooh.
What's another name for a hammer?
The dumb third.
No.
How about ball pin?
ball pin?
Ball
Instead
pin.
of hammer, you're a ball pin hammer. Ball pin.
Ball peen.
Ball peen.
Ball peen.
Ball peen. Gypsy. Fubar. And golf club. 6-iron.
6-iron.
And we called contribution.
Contribution. WWE, if you want us to write your storylines, please just
Yeah.
call us up anytime you want.
Contribution.
I'm available for bookings.
Jip-C. How much you want to bet they're gonna have a
That's
gypsy character now on
amazing.
the
That's
retribution?
Jay could be power strip. Good call, Richie.
Yeah, that's it. Can I?
Power strip, foobar, ball pin, and gypsy.
Still to this day, I look down every time we start. Like, oh, good, not near me today.
We need contribution club shirts.
Contribution. Oh, we're in. We're
taking over.
That's it. This
Hey,
is a takeover.
Hey yo.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Contribution.
That's the name of the episode today. Contribution.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
that's amazing.
Oh,
Power. Yeah, I'm in power strip. Power strip.
Thank you, Richie. Love you, cuz. Thank you very much for that.
He got you. Yes.
No.
that was some funny shit right there.
It's gotta be short and to the point.
Yeah, ball peen. I like
Ball
ball peen.
peen, like it's a hammer, ball pin, hammer, ball
Yeah.
pins and a ball pins and a ball pin.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
But
Ball
why
peen.
T-bar? Or what's
That's what I'm saying.
Slapjack.
why they couldn't find Stevie Ray in the back, so they named this
Yeah.
guy Slapjack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, what are you doing? It was just literally it was Vince McMahon's
Dude.
pet project, and it could have went so far.
You want to know
Rejection.
why? You want to know why? Why the fuck did you make Ali the fucking leader of the group?
You have nothing else with him to do.
He has.
Because creative had nothing for you.
First off, he has no credibility. No, I know this. He's a phenomenal talent in the ring. but
Yes.
he's no credibility. He's never won a championship. Why the fuck would he be the leader?
It had to have been. The only way to kind of make it work. I mean, listen, because you're going to kind of, if you really look in the history of this stuff, it's always been an underwhelming thing. Like, look at the higher power. It was me, Austin. You know, like he was the higher power. Like, so there's always been some kind of an underwhelming.
Yo, there's somebody. Yeah, Shaylin's short bitch. Oh, I'd say short spick, but she would get.
Whoa!
That'd be awesome though.
Wow! Short
Yeah.
special person in charge. Wow!
Yeah, SPIC, special person in charge.
That's not nice at all. We just lost a fan.
Oh, short bitch. No, Shaylin knows better. someone in the YouTube chat room is his the handle is Trump's U-Haul driver. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
That's actually really good. I like that one.
All right, so it's short. All right, so we'll do short bitch. So short bitch, ball peen, gypsy,
By the way, speaking of
and power strip.
speaking of the female contingent of Retribution, what's her name? Mia Yim's name?
Yep.
Rejection.
Oh, what's her name?
Got me, man.
See?
Dude, I've tuned out. I'm telling you.
And then on top of that, they've been jobbing out the fucking
SmackDown.
That's my cousin Richie's name, Dollar Tree.
Dollar
Oh my
Tree.
God.
My cousin Richie would be Dollar Tree.
SmackDown is killing it on
Leaps.
every
leaps and
Front.
bounds above Raw right now.
front. FERONT. Front.
And you want to know why? Ladies and gentlemen, me and Phil have been telling you this for
Yeah, I know
years.
you have been.
Roman Reigns is the truth.
Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine? He's telling people, "I'm the man," but I want you to call me the man. And then fucking Jay joins him.
Yep.
Then I say the bloodline was going to be coming together soon.
Yep.
Now you just got to wait for the other one, the other twin, the other Mook to be ready and willing and able. And there's your bloodline crew. There's-
Gordon says I don't think they named her yet. They didn't. I don't think they named her yet.
They didn't.
Listen,
I'll call it dish rag.
What about the Mercedes Martinez girl? What,
no, they put it back to NXT.
then what was the
They
point?
put it back to NXT
What was the point?
because it's going nowhere. Listen, there's no need to bring in a jobber faction.
Did you?
What are they? The Job Squad? The Job Squad 2.0?
That's the great value version of Job Squad. I'm telling you.
Job Squad was even better.
Job Squad is better than these guys.
Yes, that's what Job Squad created Gilbert.
They had fucking Blue Meanie of all guys.
Job Squad created Gilbert. That's all you need to know.
Blue Meanie is better than Slapjack.
Yes.
Come on.
Big without
We
a
have
doubt.
short bitch. Just putting that out there.
Short bitch.
Wow.
Short bitch and gypsy. Power strip.
Jip-C.
Oh, contribution. That's the greatest line.
I can't take you
When we-
people anymore.
When we roll into Tony Z's house for the Christmas, here's contribution. We're gonna start lighting shit up.
Richie's gonna be buck naked. I like Dollar Tree better, Rich.
Oh, that's good.
I think I'm just going to call Richie Belt.
Belt.
That's his name, Belt, because he has
Belt.
like 100 belts in his house. His name is Belt.
Rejection or something like that, maybe?
Instead of contribution, we rejection.
No, I like contribution.
I like contribution. Contribution. because that's exactly what Retribution isn't doing. Is contributing nothing except for changing the channel.
They're just making her business look better.
That's exactly what they're doing.
That's the only contribution to the show.
Listen, and her business is killing it. Like I like. I'm watching Raw. God's honest truth. I'm not doing my homework here. I'm only watching Raw on YouTube. That's it.
So am I. I'm not gonna lie. I think Raw's
three fucking hours.
It's awful.
3 hours. And listen, I'm glad they got rid of Raw Underground, but you know,
No, what's the first rule? Raw Underground.
never talk about Raw
Don't
Underground.
talk about Raw Underground.
And you know what? Phil called it. They had to get rid of it. It was awful.
They had to.
Yeah, they
It's
had to.
awful.
It was fucking bad, man. It was terrible.
But you have to give credit. At least they tried something. They tried doing something different.
Listen,
regardless
But
of
it
the work or not.
lasted
Listen to
longer
me.
than it needed to be.
You want to give him credit? Keep the fucking show on the main show. Don't take 3 hours of programming and put them in a basement
Yes.
with jeans on.
Yes.
Make it 2 hours again.
I mean,
Or,
but
like,
but you know what that is now? That's USA.
Yeah.
They want the 3 hours. So now since they're paying for the time,
Holler if you hear me.
they're paying. Oh, you like the Scott Steiner figure?
Yeah, where'd you get this WCW?
He was
I bought it off
he
that
was
site.
69 an
Dude.
animal over there.
This WCW figure is really great. I like
Yeah, I
this.
bought that for Jay.
Oh, is he your favorite wrestler?
No,
Well, Cactus Jack is.
Yeah.
yeah, they didn't have any Cactus Shacks that I like though.
This is probably one of the better looking Scott
But
Steiner
I tell you,
figures.
man, I put Scott Steiner over huge last week because he really
He did, yeah.
He really listen. We're going off the rails here, folks. Dude, there was nobody better in 91 than Scott Steiner.
Raw Underground, the Dollar Tree Brawl for All. Thank you, Shaylin.
It's amazing to me how a group that was built as like this unstoppable force has turned into dog shit within the matter of
Overnight.
like 3
Dog shit.
Within the matter of
Richie
Overnight.
Belts.
But
Richie
they're
Belts.
gonna change the whole thing.
They have to.
What do you mean? Send them back to down to NXT to be repackaged all over again? Sure, why not? Please do. Because you want to know something? Donovan Dijakovic was doing much better on NXT than he was ever on
Far
Raw.
better.
And this guy, Slapdick, Slapjack, whatever the fuck his name is, go to
Was it
NXT.
Shane Thorne, right? That's Shane Thorne.
Speaking of NXT,
Oh, I saw it this morning,
bro.
I
I didn't see it yet this week, but bro,
What?
I have not seen it yet.
Dude.
Do not tell
Oh,
me.
dude, the main event was great.
I am loving.
Ciampa and the Dream.
I
They
didn't see it.
tore it up.
I am loving the new crew.
Oh, they
yeah.
did it today.
Oh no, I did not. Tell me.
They set the UE flag on fire.
Yes.
Dude. So now all of a sudden, because I said it to Phil last week,
Matt McAfee's great.
Phil's starting to turn a little bit. He's starting to warm up and here's why. And here's exactly why. They're using his strength. The guy has the gift of gab.
He's good.
And he's a huge fan. He's not Rodman. He's not Karl Malone.
Karl Malone was a fan,
But he was also
Karl Malone was a fan.
But also keep in mind he was trained by Rip Rogers, so he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is McAfee's putting in the work, and listen, I'll even go out on a limb. I'm not doubting Ronda Rousey. She did her job when she was there for the year, little over a year. She did her job, but he's no Ronda Rousey. He is putting in the work. And not saying Ronda didn't, but you can see the difference.
What about
if you understand what I'm saying?
Of course, but what about Lorcan and Birch?
Love it. Love it.
What about Pete Dunne, Jack Kills now?
Shine the spotlight on these guys.
Those guys need to be.
Pete Dunne is using the Roddy turning on him. The reason why he
Of course,
them.
I would.
Great.
You want to know something? Because Roddy did it to him, so now it's time to him to do it to the other.
Continuity. That's exactly what we
I
need.
love it. You know what? How come NXT does it right, but Raw can't? It's like Genesis does and Nintendo don't. That's what Raw is. Raw just Nintendo don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't do what the NXT does.
What I don't understand is that why is Pete Dunne all of a sudden like friends with the UE and now he's turning on them? Because all Pete Dunne has been is rivals, War Games, Roddy.
Wait. Here's the thing.
And now all of a sudden he's with them. But
But here's the thing. Pete Dunne is a man that doesn't need any excuses. He's an ass kicker.
Yes.
And also if you look at his character on TV, he's never a nice guy. He's always been a dick.
Even when he was with Riddle, like he was just like,
he was evil with Riddle. He was
I'm forced to be here.
Yeah, I'm forced. Exactly. So I'm digging NXT.
But I like the fact like Phil was saying is that they're playing on what happened a year ago,
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So he held
3
it.
years. No,
No,
2 years. 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
because he's still holding on to that. So that's great. Great booking.
I think so. I think NXT right now, after this week, knocked it out of the park.
Also, I'm what do you call it? I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you guys talked about it last week. But what about that match between Walter and
dude,
what's his name? Drakov?
Dragunov.
Dragunov, Jerkov?
Ilya Dragunov. That kid the kid is money, man.
He's good.
Listen.
He gave Walter 70 pounds, bro. He was under 200 pounds.
And he looked, and it's funny because, and then we did talk about, just to go back, like, because I said it last week too. I wanted Choppy to be here because he gave up 70 pounds and he looked like a goddamn threat to.
Yes.
Did you see the match,
That's
buddy?
the difference.
Did you watch the match?
Oh my god.
That's the difference.
And
let alone the chops.
The chops, he was serving those things Russian style, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did you see he broke, and this is like, I'm not even exaggerating. He basically broke every blood vessel
On his chest.
above the sternum. His chest, his back was fucking mutilated.
Yeah.
Look, that Walter figure. I saw that on Tuesday. Did you see it? It comes with the background. It comes with his backdrop.
Oh, get out.
And it comes with the robe and the belt. I'm telling you, I'm like a figurehead now. This is bad news. You know what else I saw that I wanted? The fucking Mr. T Roddy Piper set from WrestleMania 2.
Yeah, Shaylin showed me that a long time ago.
It's $50.
Well, okay.
What?
It's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it, but I can't open it, right?
Don't
Dude,
See what I'm saying?
why would you open it?
Because I want to make.
You know what? You could open it and then just pose them.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm not gonna play with them. What am I, 12?
No, don't play with.
What am I, you?
I mean,
No, yeah,
thanks.
yeah, exactly.
He's 13.
He's
Phil.
13, but here's the thing, and I listen. I want to open Kenny Omega. I still have him in the package.
Get the box if you're gonna open him.
The what?
If you're gonna open Kenny, get the box to pose them.
It's funny
get the
because I
elite.
understand Phil's. Because that's what I would want to do is to open it up
And
as well.
pose 'em,
And
yeah.
pose them.
WrestleMania 2 was my favorite WrestleMania. God forbid they come out with the Bulldogs and Ozzy. I'd lose my mind because I already have Albano.
Why WrestleMania 2? We're really going off the rails here. But why?
Why
WrestleMania?
It wasn't the best. It was my favorite. It was my favorite because they split up in 3 locations, and it was fascinating to me. It went from New York to Chicago to L.A.
Yeah.
and
Continue.
and the cage match was amazing. I thought with the blue cage, Hogan, Bundy, Elvira was ringside with Jesse the Body. Then you had the battle royal with the Fridge and Andre and Hart Foundation, and then you had the 4 players with John Studd, the 4 players, but then you had the Bulldogs versus the Dream Team.
Yeah,
with Ozzy and Captain Albano.
I see what
and Susan St. James was calling the Long Island part of it, and at the time she had a really really popular TV show called Kate and Allie.
Uh-huh.
And I used to watch it as a kid. It all felt right.
Yeah.
It just felt right to me. And I just, to this day, it's my favorite.
Because I'd understand 1. I'd even understand 3, but to pick like
my favorite.
WrestleMania 2 is like the Halloween 4. In my eyes, you know what I mean? Like it has nothing to do with the storyline.
But all the stories were good though. Piper and Mr. T, they built up.
The only 2 matches I remember from that pay-per-view was Bundy and Hogan, and obviously Mr. T and Roddy, because that match. I mean, the match was nothing, but it was so.
But it was so good, and like there's even a clip where he goes to the set of the A-Team while T is filming, and gets in his face and throws a chair at him and stuff like that. Like gets him, and they had to break it up. Then they show you him working out in the gym in Midtown Manhattan. Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's for me, it was just my favorite. It's to this day.
I think that to me, in terms of like, I know WrestleMania 2 was still very new. Just WrestleMania in general was very new at the time. When I saw Hogan versus Bundy, I was like, man, Bundy might win that fucking
Put it
belt.
this way. If I had $200 to blow right now, I'd probably buy that Jack's ring that they put out a couple years ago. It's the full scale ring with the cage.
Yeah.
They sell the cage part, but I don't have a full scale
They need
ring.
to bring back the blue cage.
He's got a full scale ring. It's probably a dad's.
Yo, Richie just sent me a picture of all the AEW figures he just picked up. I was like, I hate you.
See, Rich, that's not nice. Rubbing it in.
Oh, Phil, he wanted me to show you this. Look,
I don't want to see his dick. I didn't see it since junior high school. What? Oh,
look at this shit. Look at this.
Is that Dan Severin?
Is it?
That's you. I saw a porn mustache.
No, Rick Rude.
Rick Rude.
But look, he also has Warrior when he came back in like
Is that Paul Orndorff?
Yes, it is.
Ah.
He even has Warrior when he came back in with the weird look in
You know what I don't get? You know what I don't get?
2014.
They come with like removable hands now and shit. Like it's
Oh yeah. That I've seen.
I like that.
You like that? I don't like that.
Yo, he even has Drake Maverick. Who the fuck wants Drake Maverick? He even has him.
They had a good match this week too.
Yes, with Killian Dane.
Yeah.
He even got Viscera, dude. Big
Yeah.
Vis.
Yeah.
They're releasing Big Daddy.
Shaylin has the Paul Orndorff figure.
I tell
He
you,
was my favorite till I discovered NWA.
but NXT. I think AEW had a really good go home show.
AEW was fun. And I'm going to tell you,
But NXT.
NXT was good. So AEW,
they're firing on all cylinders.
we're gonna preview the pay per view for tomorrow night. But I'm telling you right now, I actually liked the promo with Moxley this week.
Oh, I didn't see AEW this
So
week.
Moxley, So they had the contract signing, whatever. He gets in the ring, and apparently, some of it was a shoot because Moxley was like, you're right. I should have looked after you. I didn't look after you the way your mom, and he dropped her name. I sat at your kitchen table. Your mom asked me to take care of you when we were coming up, and I didn't. And he was like, don't you bring up my mother. Don't you bring her up. And he got in his face. And it was like shoot work kind of thing. And I was like, all right, now we're fucking set. Now, if I wasn't going to drop $50 on this pay-per-view, now I'm going to spend $50 on this pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
This is where
I mean, it's a good storyline.
it's a great storyline.
That's because Eddie Kingston.
I love
Eddie
it.
Kingston's a great storyteller.
But they were coming up together.
yeah, I
Yes.
knew that.
Yes.
CCW was where they came up. From.
Combat Zone, Chikara,
And then Moxley went to
and
WWE.
then Moxley went to.
That's the whole storyline.
That's the whole story, yeah. But listen, I've seen Eddie Kingston. There was a night where I was at PWS and he came out and just hugged all of us for no reason while he was coming down the aisle because he's crazy.
Yeah.
And but he's done it. He's done it.
He's already put at least 20 years in the business. He needs his fucking break already.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think
There's nobody more fitting right now to be in the spot that he is in than Eddie Kingston.
I think he's gonna get the title.
I wouldn't. I don't think
so either. But
he is unfortunately, he's gonna fall into that headline of a guy that does not need the title.
all right,
He's gonna fall into that thing because
I don't want him to win, but I'm taking Moxley for the win.
No, I'm taking fucking Eddie
I
Kingston.
want Eddie Kingston
Wow.
to win. He's gonna win.
I'm taking Eddie.
Choppy's doubling down.
You think Eddie Kingston wins, or you think so? So we're divided.
Well,
Okay.
we're divided. Yeah, it's got to be Moxley.
All right. How about FTR versus the Young Bucks?
FTR wins. FTR.
They're just gonna do the same
Okay.
with Cody.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
listen. Okay.
How do you?
Reloaded.
Okay, you're the Young Bucks. Now you're never gonna have a championship shot after this.
That makes sense.
How do you book yourself out of that? You cannot.
They come out. This is what's going to happen. They're going to come. They're going to create their own tag team title. It's going to be called the TNT Tag Team Championships. Now.
I said that. I said
Well,
it last week.
we said a 6-man. We said a
Six
6-man
man
match.
last week.
We said it last week. This is what I think is going to happen. Young Bucks going to win. They're going to drop it right away to Best Friends. They're going to drop it to Jurassic Express. They're going to drop it, and then FTR is just going to come back around, and then they're going to get their long run with it. Dude, this is the only way out of it.
That'd be silly, dude. That'd be so.
I
silly.
agree, but how do you book? How do you, as the Young Bucks? Listen, I get it. You run the fucking company. You don't need the belts. If that's what you're trying to like, that's what we said when Cody did it. Why are you doing it? It doesn't make sense. Now they made the TNT title. Like, obviously, you can't make a TNT. Although that would be fucking hilarious.
That'd be fucking hysterical.
That'd be great. But you cannot book yourself out of it. The only way you book yourself out of it is if you break up the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are never breaking up. As far as we can see right now, Young Bucks are never breaking up. Never say never in wrestling, I know, but
I agree with Jay.
there's no you can't. There's no way out of it.
I wanna
They
say
have to win.
All right, I'm going to say FTR too.
I want to say FTR.
Young Bucks.
Taking the Bucks. All right,
Yeah.
they're divided again.
Fight again, shit.
All right, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page for the title.
Kenny Omega, hands down.
So
Really?
Gordon
Kenny Omega.
Gordon just said that if Gordon said that he thinks Omega's going to beat Moxley for the title.
Yes. If okay, this was gonna. If Eddie Kingston does not win that title, then it's Kenny Omega who's going to win that title.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're all picking Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna make a play for Adam Page, but it's really
You
hard.
can. It's just that you know.
The cleaner.
Well, here's what I'm saying.
Cleaner is coming back.
That's why I think.
and good.
That's
night.
why I think because he's coming back as a heel. But what? Just hypothetically speaking, what if you turn Moxley heel?
Wait,
Now you have Adam Page coming.
I have had an epiphany.
Listen,
Epiphany.
Adam Moxley is a tweener as it is, but he's a babyface. He's booked
Johnny
as a
Moxley.
babyface. But to me, if
And
you
he's still-
turn him full blown heel, who better to take him than fucking Adam Page?
What if what if Eddie wins the belt and then Pac comes back and wins it off of him?
Pac, who made his return, by the way.
Yeah,
How was that, by the way?
He just cut a
Cut a-
insane promo in his living room.
Great promo.
great.
But Death Triangle.
Yeah. So Pac had like remember the video for Megadeth Sweating Bullets?
Yes.
But it was 10 different Dave Mustaine's in the video. That was Pac. Pac
Awesome.
doing it in his living room. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I liked it. Hello, me. It's me again in my misfits way of life. I fucking love Megadeth.
So I'm gonna go with Omega, but I'm just I want to be right. Being that we're being recorded, I wanted to say that I have my opinion.
Dude, you don't have to agree with us because we're cooler than you. It's okay, brother.
I mean, you are Power Strip. I'm, I am Jip-C, and then we got
I'm Fubard.
you Fubar,
I love
and we
Fubar.
got a bullpen over there.
Bullpen.
Where's the power strip?
My cousin will never let you live that down. It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
All right, women's championship. Nyla, he's going up against Hikaru Shida for the title.
Give it to Nyla.
She's gonna. You think she's gonna drop it to Nyla Rose again?
Yeah, because you know what? I think they're getting some fresh meat in there.
First off, Nyla Rose has not been on TV for the past
I
3 weeks
that's what
until
I'm saying.
last week.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way, and whatever's gonna happen. They gave Nyla a run. Hikaru Shida is good. I'm not saying she's not setting the world on fire, but let's call it what it is. They've completely downplayed the women's thing, and
Yeah, but they got some fresh meat in there, though.
dude.
bring
Listen,
some-
I'm
girls
actually,
in there.
I'm actually excited to see Thunder Rosa versus Allison Kay.
yes,
that's what I
Yeah,
I
like.
can't
and
wait
think,
to
and
see
I
that.
think, and if Hikaru Shida does retain,
I think she will.
then one of the I think Thunder Rose is going after her. Now that she dropped the title to what's her face?
Allison Kay.
No, she dropped it to
Serena
Oh,
Deeb.
so,
Serena
I'm sorry,
Deeb.
Serena Deeb is going to
Yeah.
be fighting Allison Kay. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
I think Thunder Rosa can be. A
Well,
main player
they're
too.
saying she might be WWE.
she could have been a contender.
I could have. Yeah, that's right. Well, what about that colored chick? You can't use colored, sir. Damn it. Where's Paul? Get Paul on the phone.
not Heyman.
Where's the cleaning lady? Where's that chick? Huh?
Where's that Mexican guy?
Where's that line cook? Give me the line cook.
Where's,
Paul.
where's that Mexican who shakes his rump? No, he's dead, sir. Damn it. Get Paul on the phone. All right.
Where's the jab? Give me the jab.
Where's that jab? Choppy PP. That guy's dead too. Damn it. Get Paul on the phone.
Sir, that guy was American.
God damn it. Get Paul on the phone.
Give me Yoko. Give me that jab, Yoko.
Oh.
Sir, he was Samoan. Damn it, Paul.
Paul. Get Paul.
Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin Dunn?
Sir, he was American too.
God damn it. Okay. Moving on. MJF versus Jericho. MJF.
MJF's going.
MJF is gonna win. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
here's what's gonna happen. MJF is gonna win,
and he's not going to join.
and he's not gonna join.
That's I thought that I knew Jay was going to say that.
Perfect way. It's the perfect, dude. That's the most perfect MJF thing to fucking do.
That's a Kurt Hennig move.
It's the most perfect thing to do.
That's a Kurt Hennig move.
Not my spot.
Not my dog spot.
Not my liver spot.
Not a liver spot.
Not the wet spot.
Not the wet spot. Look at you making a funny.
Yep.
I love it. Anyway, all right. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara for the Elite Deletion match.
I'm gonna disagree. He's starting to slap the mic on his head. I'm excited for this, and I'll tell you why.
Sammy.
Because
And Cody's yeah, okay.
I'm excited for this. And I'll tell you why.
Tell me, enlighten me. Make me want to watch this.
Because here's the thing: if they're obviously they're making up for what happened the last pay-per-view. So now they're letting Matt run with the ball and see something. Matt Hardy isn't winning. He can't win.
Thank God.
He cannot win, but he can entertain us for 10 minutes. And it's going to be I think it's going to be the final deletion type thing. I think it's going to be edited. I think it's going to be fun to watch, but Sammy Guevara all the way.
It's going to be great. I think.
I'm taking Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Matt Hardy.
Sammy Guevara.
Darby Allin's going against Cody Rhodes, who has his name back.
But I thought he wasn't using it.
I'm saying he got it back.
He got it back, but I don't think he said. I don't think.
Well, he's fighting. He's defending the TNT title against Darby Allin, right?
Yeah. Cody.
Yeah.
Because I think you let him have it. Darby, I love the stuff that he was doing against Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. I think you keep that going.
Who don't have a match.
By the way, why the fuck do they not have a match? Why are you built? Why does Lance Archer not have a match?
Thank you.
No, Archer has the COVID. That's why.
Is that he has a Rona?
He's got the Rona.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why is Ricky Stark still on AEW
Stop
Dark?
that's annoying. Thank you.
Why is Brian Cage still on AEW Dark? Why are we still relegated to same?
Why are the Mets terrible? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Why are we still relegated to fucking awfulness? The same
It's-
fucking people on the same show.
It's because they are fallen victim to they have too much talent on one fucking roster. So now you have this show that you're what is it? 2 hours of dark, AEW Dark.
Mhm.
You're putting a lot of unknown names on Dark, which it's basically essentially it's becoming Wrestling Challenge and Superstars of
Pretty
early
much.
90s,
Pretty much.
which I'm fine with. Don't get me wrong. And then you're putting some marquee names on there. Listen, Scorpio Sky worked his way through Dark and came to the. Granted, Scorpio Sky does not have a match on the show. Am I wrong with this?
Not at the moment. He'll probably do like the pre-show. Probably
He might do the what do they call it, the warm up or whatever. But
they do the Facebook the
Buy-in.
buy-in. YouTube. They do the YouTube gimmick
listen,
like WWE used to do.
they
remember?
remember the free for all. To me, they have too much talent.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing. I'm not, but it's you're giving MJF and Jericho 25 fucking minutes for a town debate. You know, the fuck do we care about a town debate?
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Or town hall.
That's right.
You know,
Rich.
the best part about that town hall was Eric Bischoff. Just have Bischoff
Yeah,
come
Bischoff was pretty good in that.
out. That's
He
all you
was.
needed.
I agree.
But to me, it's whatever. You know, Archer maybe has the Ronies, so that's one thing. But why isn't Ricky
the
Starks?
macaronis? What?
Why isn't Ricky
He think
Starks?
he a macaroni.
Yeah. Why isn't Ricky
Friday.
Starks on it? Brian Cage is the FTW champion. How does
I love Jay today. Jay's
why
on
the
fire.
why the fuck is he not on it?
He's full of Bud Light. That's why.
I had a few Coronas there.
Look at you, motherfuckers pre-gaming today.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I'm not wrong. I may not be right, but I'm definitely not fucking wrong on that.
I'll tell you right now, it's like what you said. There's too much fucking talent.
Yeah.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Where's Miro? Where the fuck?
Did you hear him on Jericho's podcast?
Yes, I did.
That was a pretty good podcast.
Where the fuck?
Miro is a talented motherfucker. Where is he?
Not on the show. Come on. At some point, listen. So you know what? I actually may revert back. I may take away something. The Young Bucks may have to lose because why the fuck are they on the show and you're not showcasing talent?
Where's Private Party? Where's Jurassic
Where's
Express?
Gun Club? Where the fuck is Joey Janela and fucking
Sonny Rose?
Sonny Kiss?
Sonny Kiss.
No, Janela is on rest too because he was exposed to Corona. He doesn't have the Corona, but he was exposed.
Is quarantined and Sonny Kiss is kayfabe injured
Is kayfabe injured, right?
That is
Correct.
after jobbing to.
Where's the one Billy Gunn?
Huh? That's what I want to.
Where's the other mook?
No, we didn't get dumped off
Where's the
Facebook.
son of a gun? What's his son?
Richie saying we're off of Facebook.
Austin Gunn.
What do we get flagged for the one Billy Gunn?
No.
Oh, you know what it is?
What's that?
We were talking about Trump. That's what it was.
Oh, stop it! You
No, we're on.
You think Trump's U-Haul truck will knock
No,
us
we're
off?
on.
I love that. Oh, that's the greatest. Trump's U-Haul trip. That's the greatest name ever. We're on it. We're on it.
See where it's there.
Yeah.
Stop scaring us. Ah!
Yeah.
Where's that Jap who's supposed to handle all the electronics?
Oh, there you go.
Sir.
That's why we got kicked off.
Sorry, he's American. Get Paul on the phone. Any other? Well, it's gonna be a great pay-per-view either way.
And then we said it was Serena Deeb against Allison Kay. And
I don't see Serena Deeb losing the title.
Nah, there's no way. Well, she won it preemptively.
Allison Kay has a big fat shit locker though. I can watch.
And I tell you, man, Allison Kay during
He goes, Jesus Christ.
Allison Kay during Barnett's Bloodsport. Man, she was impressive.
Was she really?
Oh, dude,
Jesus!
laying them in. So, what time we got?
Yeah, she was somebody else.
9:55.
We got a few minutes.
What was her name in Impact? Serena.
No, who? Allison Kay?
Yeah, she was. What was she? What was her name in Impact?
She was. Oh my God.
Hold on, let me find out.
No.
So you're talking about Allison Kay. She was somebody else though in Impact.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. It's something with an
I
S.
will.
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Impact.
I will soon find.
Oh, they
out
were
for
they
you.
were stable.
Yeah.
They were the dish rags, right? No, they weren't the dish rags.
So I texted the boys during the week. I had a few hours to spare.
Sienna.
Sienna, good call. Thank you, Chops.
I knew it was something with an S.
Oh, you were close, and I said Serena.
I watched the Vampiro documentary.
Oh, yes. How was it?
How was that?
For some reason,
When I hear I'm kind of already scared.
no. Because it took me. I'm still really kind of processing it, but
Where was it, by the way?
I found it on Amazon Prime.
Okay, good.
So I rented it. It was like $3, $4. I said, you know what? Because I've been really fascinated with Vampiro for whatever reason.
It's gonna be a long story.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking it. I'm telling it. So yes, probably. But I've been really fascinated with him because his entry into wrestling was really obscure in the sense of that he really came in for a payday, essentially. But he was the guy that came in, and it seemed like, for that reason, and fell in love with the business along the way. And I only knew of him from WCW, and he was not treated kindly. I think that would be fair to say.
Stop. Really? No.
I think that would be fair to say that he wasn't treated kindly, and he alludes to the fact that he wasn't treated kindly because of Conan. Now, true, not true, whatever. Use your own
But
discretion.
Conan wasn't even that big of a superstar anyway.
But he had
Clout?
He had
Oh.
he had juice.
I told you why he had juice. He had juice because he was the liaison to AAA.
Yes.
To Paulie, to
but
Bischoff.
Once again, speculation. But he was big with Nash. He was big with Hogan.
Oh yeah, he was cool with them.
He was hooked up. So when Vampiro came in, apparently there's legit heat. Still not now. Apparently they squashed it, but they were talking about it. The only thing I didn't like about the movie was they were showing Vampiro's dichotomy, where he's a family man, and still he travels to Mexico still to this day for AAA. He does producing, runs the shows, whatever. I think he even books it. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but nonetheless, he's running the camera work. And they really, really, for some reason, they had like a 15-minute thing about Jeff Jarrett, and they it was when Jeff Jarrett fell off the wagon and was drinking. I think
JETT.
Yeah. He but they would really focus in on that. And I think it was supposed to show what Vampiro does, but it really painted Jeff Jarrett in a poor light, which I guess at the time, he was falling off the wagon, and Killer Cross was down there working. Killer Cross had a chair in his hand, and I'm not talking a gimmick chair. This dude had a metal chair and was waiting for Jeff Jarrett, and Vampiro seen it and whatever. So and it showed a lot of stuff with. Go ahead.
Legit?
Legit.
He was gonna legit whack him?
He was gonna waffle him.
No
Legit.
way.
Because Jeff Jarrett was just off the rails. He just showed up drunk. I don't know.
That's not surprising. Jarrett just came back on TV too. He did the pre-show for Hell in a Cell.
And I thought that was a little weird, but I think that was to show what Vampiro does now. That's my understanding. But it really went into the whole story of Vampiro, how he started. He was a bodyguard for Milli Vanilli. Excellent stuff. How he started, getting into wrestling.
Yes, it's true.
Girl, you know it. Yes, you know it's true.
I love you.
And like, but it was funny because like he had a hunger to be a star of some sort. He was I think he was a bass player. He might have been a bass player, but he was trying to play in a punk band and couldn't get signed, couldn't do. So he found wrestling and he was just like, this will work. But he was a fucking mage. Dude, Hulk Hogan, to the States, Vampiro to Mexico. And listen, and people who follow Lucha Libre will probably say the same thing about Conan, but Conan was first. He was really over. Vampiro came in, just looked differently, makeup, whatever, all this stuff, and literally took over. And that's where that jealousy started. I really found that fascinating. And like, this is terrible. What you gotta do is you gotta skip it though. You gotta skip it. That's the only way to do it. Yeah.
On a much nicer note, talking about documentaries, the same people that did the last Dance with Michael Jordan,
they're doing an Austin one.
Man, they're doing a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
Girl, you know it's true. I love you. Yes, you know it's true.
Sorry.
So they're doing an Austin one?
Austin and a McMahon one.
Well, I know Netflix signed on for a McMahon one.
And an Austin one they're doing as well.
Wow. And
I can't wait to see that Austin one.
Yeah. They're gonna get my pants down. Sorry, wrong. Where's Paul?
But just to button it up, like, dude, it's a really good watch. It's kind of short, but it really, I don't know. I just find it hard to see the genuineness sometimes in Vampiro. It's there, but I find it hard to see it because it just seems like he's doing a little bit. He's Cornette in the sense of like he's working, like he's always constantly working. So like, it really does paint him in a good light. I really found it interesting, and because it made me go back to see stuff that he did in Mexico, where this guy was, dude. They had commercials after him. I'm not talking wrestling figures.
He was also in soap operas.
Yeah, this guy. Well, I mean, and Mark Jinjak was as well. So
he's still Mook, it's true.
Choppy, I knows you. Yes, you're a jerk off too.
And this is true. Girl, you know it's true.
Ooh, 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 I love you. You're still a jerk off too. Ooh, 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 it's so true.
But yeah, it was a good watch.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right, before we go to break, New Japan Power Struggle tomorrow. Power Struggle.
Power
event. Power Strip 2020 from the Osaka gym.
Is Moxley going to finally lose the U.S. title anytime soon?
No, he's not. He's a dildo.
He's not traveling.
All right, so
is he the longest 2-year U.S. champion now?
Fucking hate him.
No, that's two U.S. champions.
Stop.
It's better than Lex Luger.
Stop. Yeah. Oh, got me there. All right, for the KOPW title, no corner pads match. Yano versus Zack Sabre Jr. White, I don't know, whatever. Never open weight title though. Minoru Suzuki versus Takagi.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good match.
Yep.
Okada versus the Great Okan. Kenta, the IWGP US Heavyweight Right to Fight Challenge contract.
Ooh.
He's putting up against Tanahashi.
Yeah, but how is Kenta not winning that though? I'm sorry. I understand you putting it up against Tanahashi, but
I'm not mad at that.
The Ace might become U.S. champion.
The Ace was never U.S. champion?
No, never.
That's right. That title has eluded him.
I mean, maybe he'll become a Grand Slam champion.
He might be. Yeah, he might be. Speaking of contracts, Kota Ibushi's defending his G1 Climax against Jay. What?
Coda is not losing that.
He's not losing that. He's gonna
He
win
ain't losing
Jay-
that. He's
Jay
a wrestling god.
Whitehall.
He's the wrestling god.
Dude, if he does not get the belts at Wrestle Kingdom, I'll be so upset.
He is a wrestling
As Rob
god.
Domingo would say, fuck Jay White.
Yo, he does say fuck Jay White a lot, doesn't he?
Fuck Jay White. And the rematch for the IWGP US, heavyweight and Intercontinental title. Evil against Tetsuya Naito.
Yeah, Naito's gonna keep it again.
I had to explain to my girl today what Los Ingobernables de Japón was. That was an interesting conversation. She says, "What is that?" I'm like, "You got a few minutes?"
Yeah, the originals were Roosh and
The original still is Roosh.
yeah, Roosh,
It's Los Ingobernables.
the fucking line cook.
The line.
Roosh, the line cook for fucking Antonio's.
Oh, God.
We found a new one.
Every gypsy wedding has Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli was the truth in the 80s, all right?
It was.
Until we found out that they were not singing for real.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was three people actually singing those songs.
They were good singers.
Yeah, they were.
But they just weren't aesthetically appealing. That's why.
No, the Faji the Tune.
Yeah, well, so was Milli Vanilli. So
Yeah, they were half. They were like the
German kind.
German kind.
I gotcha.
The German Ditsun.
Ah,
The German Ditsun, I said. What the fuck is wrong? Fuck is wrong with me?
everything.
You ain't lying. You are not lying. Anything else before we go to break?
I need to wet my whistle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jay,
Yeah,
you good?
yeah, no, I got to do the same thing.
Any news? Anything? Any other documentaries you watched this week? Nothing?
Social Dilemma. That was it.
That's it. Yeah. Jay's on the fucking
I'm off the grid.
Off the grid again.
I'm off the grid.
2, 3.
Ah.
Get up on your feet.
What?
Wow.
Clap your hands together.
Wow.
All right.
Backstreet Boys.
Anyway.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's take a break.
Yes,
Turnbuckle
do it.
Throwbacks. We'll be right back. We got a cool throwback for you tonight. A lot of blood in this one.
Yeah, it really was.
A lot of blood in this
A
one.
lot of like separated boobies too. Like
yeah.
they're really. I gotta ask you a question about that. Well,
Okay.
I gotta get your opinion on that.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Lord Alfred Hayes, take us away.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Okay, let's give this a try. The Shining Wizards is a funny wrestling podcast. No. The Shining Wizards is an insightful wrestling podcast. How about this? The Shining Wizards is a great wrestling podcast that airs live Monday nights at 7 p.m. East on rantmradio.com and Rant Entertainment Media on the TuneIn app. Of course, it's available on all podcasting platforms. I think that covers it. To check us out, go over to shiningwizards.com and get ready to join us for some wrestling talk and talk about wrestling.
I don't know.
All those moments lost in time. Like tears.
In a world where Hollywood tries to tell you how to live while doing the exact opposite, where fresh ideas are tossed away for a cash grab reboot, where the media has become nothing but propaganda and freedom is traded for what they tell you is security and safety, there is Inconclusive Breakdown, your weekly look at current events and entertainment with no political correct BS. Just news and uncensored opinions everywhere you get podcasts. A proud member of the Shining Wizards Network.
Horns up, beautiful motherfuckers. Radioactive Metal is here on the Shining Wizards Network, and we want you to listen.
Every week, we cover the world of heavy metal and speak to your favorite bands.
We discuss new releases, concerts, controversies, and everything else that's related to heavy metal.
And occasionally, we even talk about pro wrestling.
Catch us live every Thursday night on purerockradio.net.
Listen to past episodes at radioactivemetal.org or at shiningwizardsnetwork.com.
And remember, it's not metal unless it's radioactive metal.
Do you smell?
Hey, this is Mike from the Midnight Jury. When you are done with this show, join my co-hosts Adam, Cal, Sydney, and I every Friday as we travel back to the last old school generation of the 80s and 90s to review the best and worst in pop culture, horror, and occasionally pro wrestling on WLWstudios.com or the Midnight Jury feeds on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, or Player FM. Go back in time when it was all about VHS, arcades, and hanging out at the mall. And remember that every second Saturday of the month, we go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rant EM Radio, which includes taking your calls. Once again, that's the Midnight Jury on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Player FM, and our home, WLWstudios.com. We'll see you there.
Hey, this is the Queen of Extreme, Francine, and you are listening to Phil, Jay, and that pain in the ass Choppy on the Turnbuckle Throwbacks.
You know what the Rock is cooking? I smell it. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Smell it. Come on. Come on. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah. The Rock has come back, laying down the smack on you monkey crap candy-coated acts. Enter the squared circle with the great one, the most electrifying moves. Don't touch the station. Children and their children, they all chant with the millions upon millions of Rock fans. Get ready for the square dance. Here's your chance for a can of ass whooping from the people's champ. You can smell what the Rock's cooking. You can smell what the Rock's cooking.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? You can smell what the Rock's cooking.
All right, we're back. Yes, we are.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Jabroni, check yourself. You
That's
don't
right,
know.
Jabroni.
Go back to the gym. You're too bony. So you want a piece of the rock, make it crumble in these WrestleMania.
By the way,
Royal Rumble.
Method Man fun fact. Ever think about casting him as Bishop in the MCU?
Yeah, I just saw a clip of him in the gym.
He's jacked.
He's jacked up.
God
Good
bless.
for him. I love Method Man. I love Wu-Tang.
And he's such a nice guy, dude.
He is a nice
He's
guy.
very nice.
You guys all the joke, right? Not the joke, but what happened with me and Method Man at the mall. So we went to lunch at it was Memorial Day, I think it was a bunch of years ago. It was myself, Hammer, and his mom. We were at what do you call it? What's that fucking that place I hate? There was no service over at the burger spot in the mall.
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yum.
So he was dropping off his daughter at the mall.
Okay.
And she was getting out of the car.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he looked at it and he went like this, like I'm watching you, like be careful. And then like there's a split second where he looks at me and I went, "Good day, sir." And I tip my hat to him. I get in the car. His mom's laughing at like, she says, "You're an idiot. You fucking tip your hat to Method Man. You're like a street kid. You should be like, yo, what's up? What's up?" And I froze. I was starstruck. And I'm never starstruck, but I was when I saw him.
I before I even got into the film business, I actually saw him on Richmond Avenue. I think he was heading to the mall, I guess, because he lives in that area.
Yeah.
And I was driving on Richmond Avenue, and I looked. I was like, "Yo, that's meth." And he was driving one of this white Mercedes Benz SUV, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's what he had.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he had.
I lowered my window. I was like, "Yo, meth." And he was like,
yeah, like what he know, like that's the cool shit though. It's like
so nice.
So I'll even do one better. My cousin Lisa was a manager at German Shoes, and I just graduated in high school. I think I was 18, 19. And yeah, it was a very long time.
Not as long as my graduation.
Not as long as your stepdad's, but it's pretty long.
But fucking chooch.
But he so I was working there, so I was only just moonlighting, and he came in one day. I was like, wait, that's Method Man. The guy's working was like, yeah, he comes in here all the time. I'm like, oh, all right. He goes, hey, you want his Timberland signed for you? I was like,
no.
Yeah, of course I do.
Of course I do, Jay says.
So I'm telling you, like his Timberland boot that he came in, bought a brand new one off his feet, signed it to me, still have it to this day. It looked fucking pristine. I'm telling you, dude, this thing he must have bought it 2 weeks prior, wore it 3 times, and goes, yeah, I need new Timbs. Yo, he came in.
That's what he does.
and he came in, dude. As soon as the guy seen him, what's up, John? Meth goes to the guy John. He goes, John, what's up? Yeah, same ones. They had a meth fucking section in the side.
Listen, when you rap with fucking Fred Durst and you rap with The Rock, I mean, it's all good. It's all great. Nothing you've made it. I'm sorry. Method Man.
When they all had their solo careers, he was the big Def Jam signing.
Yes.
Speaking of
Method
rap,
Man.
you know who just purchased Death Row?
Who?
Death Row Records. You know who just purchased? Hasbro.
Get out.
Wow.
Hasbro toy company just purchased Death Row.
That's funny.
Well, Suge's still in jail, isn't he?
Suge ain't coming out anytime soon.
Suge is never coming out.
Yeah.
He's a dick, that guy. Are we ready for a throwback?
Yes, we
All
are.
right, let's do it, baby.
I wish.
I hope so.
I wish. Your throwback of the week, sponsored by the Shining Wizards Network and Rant EM Radio.
I think the last system to have it was PS2, right?
Yes, it was. No. Wasn't it PlayStation 3? It was just PlayStation.
But the one PlayStation 3 wasn't very good, though.
Oh, it was amazing.
Was it?
Def Jam Vendetta and
Do you still have the PlayStation 3? Oh, we have to get that.
Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York is amazing.
Let's get that.
Amazing.
Let's get that for the PlayStation.
You know the control system is the same as N64.
I believe you.
Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, that's the one I was thinking. I was thinking of the one from 64.
No.
That's the one I was thinking. I remember that game.
No, Def Jam Vendetta is a delight. It
Very
really is.
rarely will I ever talk about video games, but I do remember Def Jam Vendetta.
That's because you're like 40. I mean, like,
He really isn't.
he's like 55. He doesn't even know how to use Facebook anymore.
I have no idea. I turned it off. I have no idea.
He's 35 going on 58.
Yep.
All right. We're going to Tampa, Florida.
18,610.
110.
I thought it was 634. I don't know.
All right. You're looking at the Ice Palace. Now it's called the St. Pete Forum. It's where the Stanley Cup champions play. Tampa Bay Lightning.
They were sold out for this.
They were sold out for
They were
this.
definitely sold out.
Your buy rate was a 1.00.
Yes.
So a million buys.
It's a little low. That's a
little low. Well, it's the holidays.
It was a little low. I was kind of surprised by that. So whatever.
People buying,
Turkeys.
presents and turkeys and shit.
Turkey for me. Turkey for you.
Love to eat the turkey in the big round shoe.
I love Adam Sandler.
All right. Jim Ross, Jerry King Lawler calling the action.
Your first match.
Mitchell Cole in the back with his frosted tips.
Trying to be like Ricky Martin.
It's Survivor Series 2000, kids.
Yeah. This is the fourth. What is it? 1387.
This is the 19th.
This is the 14th annual.
No, 19th annual.
14.
14?
87.
87 to the 2000s. 14th.
Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. No.
I think it's 14.
Yes.
13 or 14.
No, it's 14th because Jim Ross said 14th, I believe he said.
All right, your first match, Jay?
TNAPA. Against Crash Holly. By the way, Blackman got a really good reaction when he came
Well,
out.
he's a hardcore champion. I mean,
He got a really good reaction.
Yeah.
I still love his music. I know Choppy hates it.
So TNA with Trish. By the way, Trish looking unbelievable.
But I'll tell you right now,
third month in a row, Jay's mentioned this.
I tell you right now, Molly Holly wasn't too far away. Did you see the shit locker?
God, yeah.
Thank you very much. I had a Love Jones for her, man.
And apparently she was a. Apparently she was a real in the back. She was a
Trish
prude.
2000.
Really, I believe that.
Yeah,
Well,
she
I don't know.
was a good wholesome.
Trish was a smoke show, but Molly Holly can get it.
But you can honestly say that Molly Holly. I mean, I guess you would put Ivory in that.
All right, so Molly Holly, you're taking home to meet mom.
Yes.
Trish Stratus, you're taking to the hotel. Holiday
Oh
Inn.
yeah. Well, no.
And
Other way around. And Trish Stratus, I'm taking out for fucking like homestead steak dinner.
And then you go into the hotel Holiday
You
Inn.
got to admit though, if you were to compare both women without makeup, probably Molly Holly's most naturally beautiful woman because she was without makeup she was a lot better than looking than Trish is.
Yeah.
Without makeup,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But if you doll them all up, forget it. It's
listen. You're still going home.
Danny Milano checking in. He says, "What's up, Hammer?
Hey, Danny. What's up?
What
buddy?
up, Danny Milano, Brooklyn's own?"
But the match was okay. The opener, I did like the fact that we're highlighting more of the women than the actual men.
Yes.
Gordon in the chat room. Thank you, Gordon. Vendetta and Fight for New York were both PS2.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, they were okay.
I'll tell you right now though, Trish had a lot of work to do at this time. But that Bulldog was awful.
Yes.
Awful Bulldog. Less than it was like it was really
and barely even working for that. Like she was training. She was training on the road. I mean, that's what you have to understand.
Was Pritchard training her on the road?
No, Finley was.
Finley was already. I thought Finley was still in WCW at this time.
Oh, you might be right. I take that back. I take that back.
It might have been Dr. Tom.
You're right.
It might have been Dr. Tom.
I think you're right.
I'm mad at that either.
Yes.
I thought the match was fine. I know that it was Molly Holly got the pin after what was the it was Sunset Flip. It was a Sunset Flip.
It was absolutely it was thankfully showcasing the women, and that's what I was going to say was that Molly Holly is somebody that doesn't get noticed for what she did as a wrestler. Just women, men, whatever. But especially for the women's, she really did wave the flag for women's wrestling because she was a worker. She was an absolute worker, and it showed. And she literally carried Trish through this match.
And she learned a lot from Macho Man when she was Miss Madness. So that's another.
Oh, listen, how do you not?
Miss Madness, that's right.
She was Miss Madness.
I was watching the Macho King today.
She's part of my entourage.
I was watching the Macho King today. Survivor Series '89.
How about the backstage stuff with Edge and Christian?
Oh, and Kurt Angle.
Oh, dude,
he's like, guys, I don't need your help. I got this.
I am so against backstage stuff with in pay-per-views, but man, Edge and Christian with Kurt Angle backstage,
it was money.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with this shit.
I remember. I forget what. I think it was Kurt Angle recently. When he was on Austin's podcast, he mentioned that he had so much fun with Edge and Christian.
How can you?
Those guys are a trip.
Yeah,
yeah, it's true.
But the backstage segment was really nice. And then we go on. This would be and then after that was like the first Survivor Series elimination match with the Radicals.
Oh, hold on a minute though. It was the Radicals team with Terry against K Quick.
Oh, K Quick,
the Road Dog with his fucking stupid cornrows or the whatever he had there, the fucking the frizz, whatever hair. China, and of course
the one. Look at this. Yeah, I'm telling you, all I did right here, turn up the volume now. Shut up, JR. Let the song play.
It's so bad, it's good.
Dude, it's the greatest song I've ever heard.
So bad.
But to make a blind man see.
By the way, listen. So we need we need to have a little background on the Radicals came back together after kind of being drifted apart a little bit, but they came back together.
But can I? Okay, so I have to ask you a question to all three of you. Actually, since you're now a teenager, you can get into this. Whose titties were more spread apart out of these four people?
Terry.
Wait. Wait.
I already know what you're asking.
Wait. Four people I'm going to give you. Scott Steiner.
Oh.
Kofi Kingston.
Oh, his is muscle though.
Stop. It's muscly.
He must work out.
Stephanie McMahon. Or Terry.
Terry Reynolds. Terry.
What was up with her chest, dude? What was going on?
But I tell you,
it was almost like Terry's was it Perry Saturn's eyes, bro? Like one titty was up there, and then the titty was. What was that, dude?
15-year-old me did not care. I was a big Terry Reynolds fan.
She was points on that. She was only 34. She looked like she was 50.
She did, yeah.
She looked awful.
She was 34 then?
She was only 34. She looked awful.
Yeah, that's
awful.
But she has the gimmick where she's getting the Radicals back together. She's with Perry at this point.
Also, keep in mind that Dean Malenko is still the reigning, defending WWF with the coveted light heavy.
And I hate this music.
Oh.
So
the greatest song in the world. What are you talking about?
Dean Malenko is still the reigning and defending light heavyweight champion.
He was great in this match, by the way.
Yes, he was. And then Eddie Guerrero was still the reigning, defending Intercontinental
champion.
And JR said something really interesting. He was like, all those two guys have titles, and then Perry Saturn just has Terry.
It's like at this point in the game, when you got a nice piece of ass,
Yeah.
who needs a title?
Then he said. Then he says Benoit could easily be the WF champion anytime he wants.
Oh, Billy Gunn didn't need a piece of ass because he had this.
Shaylin, you brought it on yourself. I'm telling you, Choppy.
That
if
saxophone
you,
in the background just pisses me off.
If you did
It's
not bring it
awful.
to my attention, it is literally the greatest song I've ever heard in my life. But
awful.
You got it.
Awful.
You have to lay mention.
Lay
Quick.
Lay Cool.
R-Truth looks the exact fucking same to this day.
Yeah, black don't crack, homie. Black
Looks
don't
the
crack.
exact same.
You know how old he is? He's 48 years
Looks
old.
great.
And he still looks like he's 30.
He looks like he did here. He was so that means if he's 48
Get
now,
rowdy.
he's 28 then.
Unreal.
And let alone we were talking about Vampiro's documentary. His 24 special
It's really good. I've
really
seen
good. That story about him meeting the Crockett's amazing. So, but that's somebody that you'd love to see like still under the banner. But he was all right here, but it wasn't until TNA where he really
broke out,
blossomed. And he was a good worker.
He was the truth. He was a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Can't forget that.
The Pope is the current television champion in the NWA.
Oh, that's right.
Brand new.
I was never a fan of the Pope.
Me either.
I don't see the
Julio, what's his name?
D'Angelo De Niro.
D'Angelo De Niro.
Elijah Burke.
Elijah Burke.
Elijah
He's in ECW.
That's his real name, Elijah Burke, by the way.
Yeah, but he it's funny because he had everything. He had charisma.
Did he?
He didn't have the size.
Did he?
He didn't. Yeah, he has. Dude, he has charisma for days.
What?
The Pope when he was in TNA? Come on.
If he was so good, how come he's never won a title in TNA?
He's won an NWA TV title.
NWA, not TNA.
Not
He's
TNA.
won NWA title.
So,
all right, next match.
Well, we all know who won it. It was Chris Benoit and
oh, that's right, Chris Benoit and Perry Saturn were the last two people. That's all right, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
at 12:41, Benoit eliminates Billy Gunn.
What'd you guys think about this match?
It wasn't bad.
I liked it. I liked it. I especially they're bringing back. They only had 2 matches for the old school Survivor Series style matches.
Stupid.
But I for what it was, and the Radicals come back later on.
The only high point about this match to me was like Billy Gunn looked jacked to the fucking gills.
Yeah.
He should be WWF champion right now, even with that stupid fucking song.
Love this song.
Mikey's gonna go crazy. Bullpeen is not happy.
Hammy, you want the headphone for this, just in case? Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Look at all I got. Make a blind man, but to make a blind man see. God give it all to me.
Jip-C is not happy with this right now.
Next match. Get Jay back his headphones, please.
What was the next match?
Was Chris Jericho versus Kane.
Oh, this is awful. Oh, this was awful.
Not Jericho's best showing.
Not even that. You just pair Jericho with this guy just because you have nothing for Jericho at this point. Yep. Nothing for Jericho.
By the way, talking about looking jacked, Mayor Kane is looking.
Mayor Kane.
Mayor Kane is looking jacked.
Mr. Libertarian? Absolutely.
Yes.
Mr.
Jacked.
Jacked to the gills. He was definitely.
And that's legit hair coming out.
Definitely. He was definitely on the juice.
He had to have been, right? I mean,
he was definitely taking those like Kool-Aid shots. He was definitely doing
Kool-Aid shots.
He was definitely on the Diana ball for sure. Whatever he was definitely on something.
Well, like you said, I mean, and then especially like this is a throw together match where
it's like creative has nothing for you guys, so just go out there and have a good match.
Like 2 weeks prior, what is it? Like they're in the backstage segment.
Just because Jericho bumps into him
and still
stupid.
Come on,
stupid.
Come on,
dumb.
But two guys, two established workers at this point, they could have had a lot better match.
Yeah, but like, really? Ugh, this is awful. Kane wins. Next.
Move on.
Move on.
Your next match was William Regal defending the European title.
Oh, talk about boring, dude. Talk about
Hardcore Holly.
Talk about boring.
Hold
dude.
on. I have something for this.
The worst 5 minutes of my life.
How bad luck does how much bad luck does Bob Holly have with he can come back after an injury with breaking his arm with Kurt Angle, at this point is now the WWF champion. He comes back and is not in a match with the WWF champion. So, and then fast forward a few years later with Brock Lesnar, when Brock Lesnar breaks his neck, comes back a year later, Brock Lesnar's the champion. He has one match with him. Is that Bob Holly's fault or is that creative?
Creative.
A little bit of both. And I'll tell you why. Bob Holly was a good worker, but man, was he shit on the stick.
He was shit.
Shit on the stick.
But he found his he found his I'm sorry, go ahead, Emma. Yeah. he found his he found his niche with the hardcore gimmick. He found that niche with it.
Well, listen, first off, he was Sparky Plug. Then he was Bombastic Bob.
Yeah. Or Bodacious. Well, yeah, Bombastic.
Then he was
Can't understand why that didn't work.
And then he was just plain Bob Holly.
And he was Bob Holly.
And then when he won the hardcore title, he was like, you know what? I'm going to be the hardcore champion. So I'm going to be hardcore Holly. And then he became the super heavyweight.
Well, the super heavyweight gimmick, we all know it's just gold. That's gold. Super heavyweight was gold.
Allegedly weighing 400 pounds. No,
Allegedly.
Both of them are
But
But Bob was Crash came out with the scale.
because I had watched the Raw prior
Bombastic
to Survivor Series, and Hardcore Holly comes back that night to attack Kurt Angle, and it's just like, what do you like? How does he not come back into a major storyline? Like it's the story is written for itself. Kurt Angle put him on his shelf. Kurt Angle's the champion. I'm not saying Bob Holly has to win. I'm not nowhere near saying that, but motherfucker, like the guy can come in at least. It's a ready-made storyline.
I mean, he was the best dropkick in the fucking WWF, so it's okay.
Not.
What do you mean? No way.
He had a thank you.
He had the best dropkick in 2000.
What?
Hands down.
Better
and 2000.
Better than Billy Gunn.
Better than Billy Gunn.
Better than Kenta Kobashi.
Listen, we're not talking about international.
You said in wrestling. You said in wrestling originally.
Yes, but I'm talking about in the WWF.
All right, the WWF, fine. I'll give it to him. But
Shut the fuck up.
Kenta Kobashi.
Fuck you, man. Fuck your hands.
I do actually
and
twice a
fuck
week.
your mouth with something for all I fucking.
Well, if I could reach, I wouldn't leave the house.
But at one point in 2002, Hardcore Holly was using the dropkick as his finisher. Forget the Alabama Slamma Jamma, whatever the fuck he was calling it.
Alabama man. Was that from South Park?
Were him and Cody tag team champions?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
How do you like me now?
Oof! Wow.
Wait. Kenta Kobashi dropkick.
Yeah.
Better than Bob Holly.
Yeah.
I'm
Kurt
standing on the
Hennig.
hill. I'm standing on the hill.
Kurt Hennig, I would say yes, has better than hardcore, but Kenta Kobashi better than hardcore.
Hardcore Holly had one of the best drop kicks. I listen. Nowadays, you got Okada, you got AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is a phenomenal drop kick. No pun intended.
Yeah, but Bob Holly in 2000 had the best drop kick, hands down.
I agree. Even though Philly doesn't agree. You know, Stone Cold had a good drop kick. No, he didn't.
He didn't have a good drop kick in '92.
Ever.
Yeah, he actually had a good one in WCW.
Yeah, he had a decent one
when he was television champion.
Yeah, but
that match he hit Ricky Steamboat with that was a good match.
But
match. Listen, if you tell me to watch a Stunning Steve Austin match against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I'll watch it in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it is. So good.
I mean, listen, Steamboat for his credit had a good drop kick too, but Holly's was different. Holly's had force behind it. I'm telling you.
It also had this. That's what it had. What is Philly looking at?
I'm looking at Kenta Kobashi. Just keep talking.
But like to me, I mean, Billy Gunn had a decent one.
No, Billy Gunn had a good one too.
Yeah, Billy Gunn's also 6'7". He has to have a good.
Is he really that tall?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That dude is tall.
Okay, so let's think about this. Who had a really good drop kick?
Mr. Perfect.
Hands down.
Tito Santana had a great drop kick.
Bob Holly.
Tito Santana.
He did. I'm not saying.
I'm going to say I am going to go out on a limb.
Yeah.
Really?
Bob Holly had a 6-year run.
Dynamite Kid
as the best drop kick in the business.
Dynamite Kid didn't have a great drop kick.
What from the top?
Ricky Morton, the double drop kick.
I'll tell you right now. Fuck Ricky Morton and fuck Robert Gibson. Fuck them.
Come on.
I don't know that was coming.
Fuck the Geriatric Express. All right. Fuck them. Anyways, the reason the Dynamite had a good drop kick because he flew off the top rope. Who cares?
No, he did it standing up.
No, he did it standing up. But it's you're comparing apples and oranges because it's two different drop kicks.
You know what a really good drop
Shane
kick?
Douglas had a good drop kick.
Did he?
It was,
Shane Douglas.
It was the baby face. Bob Holly.
I got a good one for you. Know what a really good drop kick? The Great Sasuke.
Yeah,
great.
He did. All right, if we're gonna go there, then Hayabusa had a really good one.
Hayabusa
had everything good though. Rob Van Dam.
Did he really drop kick though?
Not really. I guess not.
But it was Bob Holly's. It was the effect of it. It was he had that jump up, hit into the shoulder / face, backflip.
You know who had a really good drop kick was fucking Randy Orton in his early
Yes.
days.
Oh yeah, Randy Orton had the backflip one.
Oh.
Because Randy Orton used to arch his body like he was a fucking cartoon character. He'd bend like a boomerang.
What about? Yeah. Oh, speaking of backflips, what about fucking Paul London with his drop salt?
Yes.
Oh, Paul London. Yeah,
man.
But
and Spanky.
But
great tag team by the way.
But anyway, so like I was saying with like, how does he? Was it? I want to agree with Hammer where it was bad booking because it's a ready-made storyline. Like he can come back and just go.
But you know, Vincent have the didn't see him for what he was.
He was bad. He was bad on the mic. He was good as the hardcore character, but apparently, like backstage, he's just like, give me the belt. You know,
I think he would have been a great Intercontinental Champion.
Would have absolutely. But it was just he was hit with that whole. He's a great worker, and he was the benchmark. Like somebody wanted to be tested. You put him in a ring with Bob.
Ask Randy Orton how he felt about wrestling Bob Holly.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
Oh yeah.
He went to school.
Yeah. You know, but to me, you know, I love William Regal. You know, to me, I think this was you know, not a throwaway match, but
no, not at all.
It might as well been because you know it should have been. You know, Regal wins. You know, by hitting the, you know. What did he hit him with? The steps or the no? He hit him with the belt.
He was the belt.
Yeah, he hit him with the belt. So,
when you know, it was great when Regal finally brought in the power of the punch. I love that fucking move. When he hide the brass knucks. Oh man, I remember playing WWE Day of Reckoning, and then he on the GameCube, and then his move was the fucking power of the punch. That was great.
Yeah,
I thought the match was good. I like Regal when he picked on people.
It was
you can't even pick you can't even pick a president. He said.
He's talking about Florida with the hanging Chads thing and everything. It's actually really good. But I love this backstage segment with Trish Stratus and Kurt.
I'll be out there with you, Kurt. Oh god.
Because I don't need any help.
Oh god.
And it just shows you how golly fucking Kurt Angle was. You know, at this point,
he was Mr. Leave It to Beaver at this point.
He was Ward Cleaver.
Yeah. But the next match is the Rock and Rikishi, if I'm not mistaken.
Rock and Rikishi, yep.
This match was fucking terrible.
I did it for the Rock. I did it for the people.
I think this match was awful.
By the way, I think I said it last time we you know for the October pay-per-view. Since when did Rikishi have a sledgehammer? Why do I not remember this? And why did Triple H? Why did Triple H steal it from him afterwards?
Wait. First off, let's not forget that The Rock had injured ribs. Triple H was driving the car. Rikishi was on the passenger side. He nails The Rock with the fucking sledgehammer.
And Rikishi has been really good since King of the Ring. So since June, he's been having really good matches.
This match was awful, though.
This match wasn't. It's probably his first dud in the last 6 months.
Yeah,
awful.
Of 2000.
Well, first off, they're doing an injury angle in this match, which fucking annoys me when they do injury angles for matches because it just
He's bleeding from the mouth.
I'm a bad man.
That song was awful, awful.
It was. You didn't like it?
Dreadful. If I had to pick between the one Billy Gunn and that song, I'm probably
So
it
was worse than this.
A lot worse.
There's no way. There's nothing worse than that.
I got something better for you. What about the Love Machine, Big Viscera?
Oh, that's a good one though.
Pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
All right, sorry. Keep it. I like Ass Man.
Well, my favorite part of this whole match was the Savate kick to the gut.
Oh yeah,
really sick kick. I'll tell you, man.
But the Rock bottomed him on Raw. I think it was the week before. He it was at SmackDown. I forget which one it was, but he had height on that shit, man.
Well, I remember when he did it on Viscera. The rock bottom.
Yeah, but I remember I distinctly remember this is because me and Tank would watch SmackDown on Thursday nights at this point.
Yeah.
Right. Tank called me up. He's like, yo, did you just see what he did? He picked up Big Quiche. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
The Rock was on all cylinders at that point.
He's still he's still now Austin's back, so not that he's playing second fiddle because he's still over. I mean, Austin got the pop of the night without a doubt.
He always got the biggest pop.
No one ever topped Austin.
Except for Hogan. That was it.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm telling you.
Austin had a much better pop than Hogan.
I mean, depends on what
Debatable. Yeah, I see where Choppy's going, but it's
if you put Austin's pops in '98 up against Hogan's pops in '84, Austin had a better pop.
If you look at averages of their whole careers from
Wow.
WCW and WWF,
Who had better buy rates?
That's different though.
Who had a better buy rate?
Dude, there was only 4 pay-per-views and Hogan was doing it. I'm talking about original. I'm talking about 84 to like 89, 90.
Austin was consistently doing $1 million
because there were 12 pay-per-views a year, dude.
But that's the point, though.
But Hogan did this in house shows.
Listen,
All right,
that's
I'm
the
just putting it out.
point. That's
whatever,
the
man.
point. You know what? You're just old and grumpy.
I am.
Fucking jerk.
I am.
what's different about you?
I'm just a little
just
older.
grumpy.
I'm just grumpy.
Brian, this cheer you guys right up. It cheers me up. Whenever I'm feeling down, all I do is just put on the one Billy Gunn.
The 8-bit one or this one?
By the way, the 8-bit one's just as great. But come on. So this wasn't a bad match until the fucking finish. This bloodlust feud we have going on right now, right? The Rock almost the Rikishi almost kills the Rock, right? And the Rock puts him down. He puts him down with the dreaded people's elbow. Are you fucking kidding me?
At this point, the people's elbow was in the same league as the leg drop from Hogan.
Fucking kidding me?
He dropped the elbow.
People's elbow.
Did you see? Remember that one time he hit him with the elbow and he's quivering.
He bruised your.
That was Devon.
He bruised your sternum, Rock.
Oh my God.
That's exactly how it was sold by Rikishi. He bruised your sternum. Guess what you're doing? You're gonna give him a fucking people's elbow? Come on, man. Once that happened,
And I think I know why they did that, because apparently his sternum was bruised or injured.
so
or
he
whatever.
couldn't do the people's. He couldn't do the rock bottom.
So they had to do the
But
people's
he did the rock bottom in the match.
which is silly to
He
me.
did do it a week before. So that was my whole point.
Which is silly. It's silly that he didn't use it, but whatever. I don't know. What do I know?
But
I'm just a mark.
But then Rikishi gets his.
How did you know?
heat back.
Never mind.
How'd you wait?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Rikishi gets his heat back afterwards and attacks the Rock, and then hits him with the banzai and
the banzai.
The banzai.
Why didn't you just call it the rump shaker and leave it
the
alone?
rump shake.
Or why didn't you just use the Rikishi driver? I love that move. That was a much more devastating.
Yo,
Rikishi driver.
one of the best moves ever.
Yeah, man.
I know why, because Undertaker was back. That's why.
Oh yeah.
That's
This
the
is
only-
true.
Whatever.
This is very true. Well, I mean, listen. I guess it's a little bit.
I'm a bad man, giving bad men bad looks. Dress amongst thieves and crooks.
This is worse than
Dude, when he does that, what the fuck? Awful. Awful.
Next match.
Oh, you know what's even worse than that one is David Otunga's music.
Otunga Bunga?
Oh.
Otunga's music is terrible.
That song is awful. Awful.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why David Otunga never succeeded in the WWE.
Yeah, that music.
When you're standing next to me, yeah, I know you feel the power. It's the feeling that you get. You face your final
That's awful.
terrible. Kind of sour. It's all about me. It's all about the power.
Why?
I don't know.
Mark's like me, like it.
Sit down, Mark.
The next match, Ivory versus Lita. Ivory part of the RTC.
By the way, that gash that Lita got, from her boot. Oh my lord!
I tell you, they did a really good job with this is where it happened, and like it didn't look that bad, but I guess it just connected the right way.
It was the point. I believe it was the actual point of the heel that got her, and that was it. And I was like, wow, look at the gash on her.
Yep.
I love CM Punk. Oh, nothing. No, you want to talk about candy? Nothing beats the part with the time that Ken Shamrock got HBK in the fucking ankle lock, and HBK had a fucking lollipop in his mouth.
Yeah,
and he's writhing in pain and laughing at the same time. I love it. Oh, nobody was a bigger asshole than Shawn Michaels. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you could see, like we were saying about Trish earlier on, like Lita is still a little green. She's a little bit more seasoned, but
she was definitely not Miss Congeniality at this point.
She was not.
She was definitely Lita for sure.
But she, she wasn't as crisp as she could be in the ring.
I never thought Lita was amazing, but she wasn't terrible either.
No, she wasn't terrible.
She was a good.
She was serviceable.
She was serviceable. I think that as the years progressed, I thought, and this is the thing. This is why I think Trish was better than Lita. As the years progressed, Trish got really good.
And
much.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's a good point.
That's a good point.
But then she started doing the moonsault, which kind of. But no.
I like the moonsault because you can see a thong underwear. That's why.
But then she stopped doing that.
Yeah, see a big. Never mind. Oh yeah. By God, that man's had a family.
But Ivory wins with some interference from old White Sox, Steven Richards.
White Sox.
Oh, I love when Jim Ross said, "Oh, White Sox." Like it was amazing. That was some good stuff. But
speaking of clothing, what did you think about Undertaker's pants?
Oh my God!
You're going down.
Taker, what are you doing with these leopard print pants?
Did you see those things?
What are you trying to do?
I think you know what happened. I think Sarah made those for him to wear.
Oh. Sarah, no wonder why he covered the tattoo.
Sarah was just like, "Can you wear these?"
That's why he covered the tattoo.
Sarah was like, "I made these. You need to wear them." He's like, "Well, no, you got to wear them.
You got to wear them."
Oh my God! What?
Fallon said, "Asshole or not, he's still my favorite." Hashtag HBK.
Ooh.
You know what, Fallon? You know what, Fallon?
Sit down, Mark.
Hold on.
I mean, HBK. I understand that the women folk love HBK. I understand, but you have to realize the man was an asshole.
Yeah.
But
I'm so glad you came out tonight, buddy. I missed you.
But man, Taker, what are you doing with these pants?
This match I didn't mind though.
This match was good.
Pretty good. I enjoyed it.
This match was really, really good. You could see, God, Kurt Angle was just he was on a different level.
You know what's sad though is
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. At this time, I didn't appreciate him for what he was.
Yeah,
it's true.
And it wasn't until 2001 when I saw his matches with Benoit. I was like, bro, Kurt Angle's the fucking truth.
This
He's
guy,
legit.
He, especially for being as short as he was in the business at this time, this guy is amazing.
really good.
And same thing like we were saying about the Dragunov Walter match. Like you put Kurt Angle in the ring with anybody, like he's believable. He has no choice but to believe it's Kurt fucking Angle.
And on top of that, he was still on the roids, so he looked jacked.
He looked jacked.
He was definitely on the juice tablets.
And Edge and Christian come out and try to put a little distraction on Taker, and it was around this point where they throw Angle out of the ring, and I tell you, man, kudos to WWE. This was a great finish. Wasn't explained as much on commentary. I don't think Hebner did a good enough job maybe selling it. I think that's where it falls per se. But they pull the old double take.
At the time, when this match happened, at the time I thought Taker was going to win because at Fully Loaded he had beat Kurt Angle.
Yep.
So I was like, oh man, Taker's probably going to win the belt tonight. And then because because at the time I didn't see Kurt Angle for what he was, so I thought that Taker was going to get the belt. And then when he won the match, I was like, well, I guess he's going to hold on to the title for at least until WrestleMania. And it was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was fine.
Yeah, I love it. And then, like I said, he gives the last ride to Eric. Is it Eric Angle? I think it is.
It was Eric Angle. You're right.
And so all of a sudden Hebner's counting it, and then he looks down, and it's not him. And they did great job, really great job with the finish. It wasn't explained enough, but.
And I love how they use Eric Angle again a couple years later with the Brock Lesnar angle.
I tell you, it looked just like fucking Kurt.
They look identical.
Down to the stupid tattoo that he's got on his shoulder.
Correct.
So I love the match. I wanted to say match of the night, but as it was happening, I was like, oh, this is really good. And then I just didn't like the fact that the championship match was in the middle.
Because Kurt Angle was still not that top tier main eventer that they didn't put all the stock yet.
Of course. I understand Austin's back, first pay-per-view back. I get it. But still, the idea of the champion going on here, it's just, I can never get behind that.
And also keep in mind that at this time they were still putting Austin in like these street fight hardcore matches because he was still not fully healed yet with his neck. You could definitely tell because he was still doing the old same style he was doing before. And it wasn't until like 2001 when he was actually legit wrestling.
Yes.
Like a legit wrestler. So I mean, the match with him and Triple H, this is a good match, but it's still not as good as our 3 Stages of Hell match.
Yes.
That they had at No Way Out. But I loved Triple H. Triple H.
Are we skipping the Survivor Series?
No.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
I have a few. Yeah. Who remembers RTC ever being tag champs?
I do.
I do not.
I don't remember it, but you do.
Bull Buchanan and Goodfather. They beat didn't they beat the Dudley Boys? I believe
they must have beat the Dudley Boys
because
Dudley Boys had the belts last.
But it was a very short run, maybe like a couple weeks.
Because they came out with the belts, and I was just like, "When the fuck was this?"
You want to hear another fun fact? Did you know the Goodfather is also a former Intercontinental Champion?
Of course he is.
That I know.
Oh yeah, but can you believe that he's a tag team champion and an Intercontinental Champion?
If you guys get a chance, watch the newest edition of Storytime.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
There's a Godfather story with him and Vince. He complained. You have to watch it. It's fucking hysterical. He complains they're in his hometown of San Jose, California, and they complain. He complains to Vince that he's not on the card, and Vince keeps telling him, "Sometimes you're just better off not being on the card tonight." But I'm the Godfather. Everybody's got signs for me. You see the sign, like people like they have all the arena had because they knew it was his hometown.
Yeah.
And then Vince fucking does the shittiest thing to him on purpose because.
What does he do?
He puts him in a squash match with Triple H.
Oh God!
In front of his fucking hometown because he kept crying to Vince, and Ron Simmons told him, "Don't do it, don't do it, leave Vince alone." And he kept telling him, "You don't want to be on TV tonight. You don't want to be on TV tonight. Like it's my hometown." It's hysterical. He tells the story really good. It's pretty cool. You gotta watch the new Storytime. Yeah,
but So the next they had the second and last Survivor Series. Elimination match. Edge and Christian, Bull Buchanan, the Goodfather, who are the tag champs, going against Jeff, Matt Hardy, and the Dudley Boys, which I tell you, Jeff and Matt, another one, came out to a huge pop.
I would have took 5 minutes off the Undertaker Kurt Angle match and put 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
I agree with
Because
that.
this was a fucking 10. This was a 10-minute. This match was rushed.
Yes,
and it shouldn't have been. When you have a tag team elimination match, you guys know the rules. If your partner gets pinned, you got to leave too.
Yeah,
which I think is great. But you have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 tag teams in this.
Yep.
You need more than 10 minutes for this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
and especially how hot the Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian are. Granted, who doesn't fit here, the right to censor, but you could still just piggyback off the heat
right
coming off this.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, the first TLC match, it just happened. So like you can definitely continue this going down the road.
I still don't understand what was the value in Bull Buchanan. No charisma,
but he looked like $1 million.
He did, but he just no charisma, and I just didn't understand the appeal.
But you're right, but it was rushed. It was once they started once Matt Hardy got eliminated, then they were going down the line. It was and like I said, I mean they did a good job with Bubba Ray and Jeff towards the end, but still it just wasn't. It was a little rush, It
was and it was also a put together match because it just didn't make sense.
But it seemed like they were just trying something, and we know where they go next year with Jeff Hardy. So this might have been an experiment to see how over Jeff Hardy is, because what is it? 01, 02? He has the match with Undertaker, Big Evil, Big Evil Undertaker.
Yep.
Because we're in American Badass Undertaker stage, right?
You're going down.
Wasn't he still coming out to Kid Rock's song at this time?
Yeah, but I think he also had that.
You're going down. down.
Yeah, and then the end of the match, after the match, they had the table spot, the quintessential table spot, and wasn't bad. Send the crowd holding happy type thing. Yeah, exactly. I agree. That leads into the main event. Triple H against Stone Cold.
Correct.
Dude,
no disqualification.
What a fucking ovation for Austin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so massive. It sounds piped in. It truly does.
It's on par with a Road Warrior pop. Or
yeah.
Maybe
or mid-80s Hogan pop.
Nope.
I'm telling you, man.
Nope. Nope.
Choppy's staying ahead. Choppy's hanging on. You got to give him credit.
Road Warrior pop was better than the Hogan spot. Sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
I know you're not a Hogan fan. I know you're not.
But I'm giving Hogan his props, dude.
But you are giving this props. I'm not saying that Hogan didn't have a tremendous pops, but they weren't bigger than Austin's. I remember being in Monday Night Raw at the East Rutherford right before the Hell in a Cell match in 2000, which will be next month, I believe. Next month's pay-per-view. And dude, the ovation that the Jersey crowd gave him was in fucking sane, bro. I love that man. That man was fantastic. Could nobody tell me that he was better than
The Gardener's gone bananas. As it ever.
Okay.
Oh, crank it up.
Okay.
Talk about your charisma. This guy has to look out. Hold it.
Who's that, The Rock?
Yeah, the Morocco ambushes him. Hold on, I got one more.
Okay.
I got one more.
And the
hold on a second. Let's see.
Taking a long time.
Shut up, asshole.
Dead air.
She's going up. Hulk Hogan, he drops a big leg on him. He's down for the cover of the leg. 1, 2. He's got him.
Come on, dude. You kidding me?
Now.
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
I don't know.
I want you to give me Austin, WrestleMania 15, 1999.
Dude, 20,000 people in the Garden.
What Hogan has that Austin doesn't have from this is sustainability. It doesn't sustain.
Wait.
Austin
What Hogan has over
Austin is an initial implosion, but it doesn't stay.
You want to know what Hogan has over Austin? was longevity. Austin only had it maybe 3 or 4 years.
You talking about WrestleMania 15?
Yes. Let's hear the pop.
All right, hold on.
I would even give a better example. I would give Judgment Day.
Which one?
No. What was the one that he came out? Oh, when Foley wins the belt in '99 in January.
Yeah,
January '99.
Pull that one out.
Which one?
Yeah. That's when Foley wins the title from The Rock for the first time on Raw, and then he comes out to that humongous fucking pop.
Earth
shattering pop. Make yourself useful.
But I
computer man.
I tell you though, but I see what Phil's saying, and I think that is some extra points because Hogan's pops had length, and in the sense of as it was happening,
as Benoit would say, prove me wrong.
I think I have to be with the boss on this one. I think.
Speaking of which, when are we going to renegotiate my contract, boss?
Hold on.
We got to rewind. Yeah. He lays them out. Keep going.
So wait.
The crowd.
Rewind?
Yeah. Stop. It's coming. Oh.
Mr. McMahon, you got to do something. The Rock may be out.
Ref bump. Here comes the ref bump.
Disqualification. Hey, there's Billy Gunn.
Wow.
Billy Gunn on Shamrock. DX and the corporate team are going at it. Look out.
Lick my balls. Wow. That's earth shattering. Lick the area between my asshole and my ball sack. How about that?
Stone Cold.
If you don't,
That's
come on.
something.
Come on.
You gotta.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna try to make an argument. I'll be the mediator here. Phil brings up a really good point, though. What I do see, what Phil's saying is, over the length of time of the pop, it's amazing how we're going off into the woods on this one.
Seriously.
Hogan's sustainability in that pop is longer than Austin, but Austin is much more loud.
The two loudest pops I heard with Austin live for me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Was I'm sorry, I have 3. I'm sorry. WrestleMania 20. I was there. He was the special guest referee.
Oh yeah.
For Goldberg and
yeah.
Brock. Me and Tank were there for that one, right? Then there was SummerSlam 97 when he fought Owen Hart.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a Raw that I was at that he came. Oh, the Raw that you and I were at.
Yes.
That he fucking came out and it was insanely loud. But I could tell you 17 different pops for Hogan. I'm talking him and Savage in the cage, the pop, Morocco.
Well, you were MSG so many times,
right? But like I can remember 3 or 4 times where it was just fucking deafening, where it was just like you felt. Listen, I've been to Knick games, Ranger games, and you could feel like the fucking seats rumbling when the crowd. You can fit 20,000 in there in the old garden.
Oh yeah.
In the old garden, you can fit 20,000.
I thought you could fit more now. Can't you?
You probably fit more now. I haven't been to the new
like
garden
20,
yet.
yeah, 20.
I have. No.
Yeah, you have with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
No,
and a G1.
G1.
Yeah, so twice I've been to the new garden, but it's not. And that was a loud pop for fucking Muda.
Oh,
For Muda, remember that night, Jay? Jay wasn't there, but
I was telling Phil, I was like, how cool would it be if Muda makes it over here? And all of a sudden, here comes Great Muda.
And we just lost our minds.
We were like,
it was insane. It was a battle royal, like a battle royal they had in the beginning of the card.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'm telling you, it's a different pop, man. Like you could just, man, I don't know.
I'm gonna say that you guys have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think you're both right. It's just it's a matter of where you stand on.
And I'm not a Hogan guy at all.
Oh, I know that because you're more of an Orndorff guy than a Hogan.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when he fought Paul Orndorff in the rematch in Toronto,
yeah,
in the big event. In the outdoor stadium, look at WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit, WrestleMania. 93,000 people. And maybe because there's more people because of the crowd, but Hogan just, I mean.
Was it the at WrestleMania 3, was it a closed or open dome?
No, it was closed.
Closed, that's why.
Silverdome.
Pontiac Silverdome.
And, but Triple H, they were talking, they showed the pre-match footage.
Yeah.
And he really hit on something, I think, that I wanted to touch on was that in Austin's absence, Triple H is right. He flourished.
Of course he did.
He flourished in that. And Austin, at that point, Austin leaves what? October, November of it was a year.
November 99.
November 99.
And he comes
to
back around
2000.
September or October.
Triple H had the year of his career at this point, and he's looking another one, just fucking gassed, just fucking overflowing. But he had a tremendous year, and I think once again I was saying how the championship match, it's weird to be on at its time, but. Obviously, Austin, his first match back, deserved to be in the main event. Triple H, for that matter, deserved to be in the main event. I think for that too. I don't think the desired effect, what they wanted, came from it. I don't think Triple H didn't come across as a bigger heel. He was still a heel, but it didn't make him. It didn't push him to that different stratosphere of a heel. He was still a tweener.
I think that the crowd was still cheering Hunter a little. Still cheering.
I agree.
I think that the crowd was starting to respect Triple H more than hate him anymore. I mean, they had seen the asshole from 99 until about 2000. Then he became kind of turned face for a little bit for like a month or two. Then he turned back, but the crowd was still.
Yeah.
And then when he comes out with the Motorhead music, like later on, you're like,
he's still got that.
The biggest
whiny-
pop Triple H ever got was when he came back from the quad injury.
Oh,
I was at that.
Yeah, I tell you, that's another earth shattering.
That was one of
pop.
that was almost as that loud. That pop was almost as loud as the Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals Devils Rangers in '94 when Matto scored triple overtime. Matto, and like the fucking place was rum. When Triple H came out, the place was rocking.
I remember when his music hit, the place lit.
Yeah.
Then when he came out, it got louder, dude. I was like, holy shit.
And that's another thing you got to remember too. Like go back to the Hogan Austin pop thing. Austin's music led to that pop. Austin's music is broken glass, boom. We know who it is. Hogan's is a little, it's like it's a little bit more
subdued.
It's starting off subdued. Austin's it's coming in, it's scaring you, and then we know he's here. It's what I mean. Like it's two different kind of things in that sense. Triple H, I think, kind of touched on it. Excuse me, with the Motorhead music. He but everything that he said was true. Like I really did feel like that, Yes.
I was there.
I got goosebumps. I want that look so bad. I want to steal that look. I want to get a leather jacket and put the denim vest over it.
Yeah. And what's really kind of cool about it, so even, and it's funny because like I try to.
Damn, I have goosebumps on that one.
Right? Exactly.
Shit.
Try being there. And I'm sorry, Jim, 1 second. The crowd popped because they showed the thing Triple H returns next to Raw, and the crowd popped even then before the commercial break.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was insane.
What's even, I think what even makes that better, especially for us, is because we know the backstory that Triple H, what he went through to get there. And like I remember saying that about when Edge last year came back, or this year, it seems like it's fucking a year ago at this point. When Edge came back, I was like, that's what's kind of cooler about that is knowing the backstory, because then you see the pop and you can see Triple H at this point. He's always stoic. He spits the water, goes down to the ring. This guy was feeding into the crowd, walking up and down the Titantron.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's what I mean. Like, and like you know what he went through. It was a year that when he tore his fucking quad, he fought to get back within a year. To get back for Royal Rumble.
Correct.
Which is amazing in and of itself. So like that kind of stuff is what makes wrestling, at least to us, worth it. Especially even like the Austin thing. Like Austin was the same exact way,
I remember the because you got to keep in mind, 2002, the ratings had gone down a little bit.
Yeah.
But then when they found out that Triple H was coming back, the ratings spiked.
By 8 months, he was out.
Yeah.
And
he's supposed to be out over a year.
At least it was supposed to be a year, but he came back so early.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about jacked to the gills? When he came back in 2002, he was ginormous.
Yeah.
God bless those
But
steroids.
and like I said, but that was another sustained pop. But then it got bigger as he came, through the entrance.
Insane.
But to get back to the match, this was your run of the mill Austin match. A lot of kicks, a lot of punches. But I tell you, you got to give it to Austin. He is a fucking worker.
Yes.
This guy knows how to call a match. I mean, if you want to nitpick a little bit, you could see the spots. You could see when he's talking to Triple H, and you could pick that apart. But man, he knew how to feed into that crowd. He knew what to call, when to call it.
Yep.
This guy, and the fact that he's back first time in a year. He took a suplex in the aisleway on the cement floor, it protected, yes, but nonetheless, he's still bumped on the floor. So he's giving Triple H some stuff. To me, it was a good match, and then Triple H did gigs himself a little bit and starts bleeding.
This match went almost 40 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, once again,
the match was good.
You could have taken away 10 minutes.
The match was good. It was just that
that ending sequence went on too long.
It was so fake.
But WWF did a really good job of edit, non-edit. You know what I mean?
It was so fake.
Because the end part, they edited it, but at least it was shot live to tape, which, like I said, once again, these guys are fucking pros. They should have this SAG card, these guys do it every time.
Which I'm kind of surprised by, because these guys are actors technically.
Yeah, of course.
Why don't you have go for the SAG card? Like Jesse Ventura did it.
Yeah, well, because he had to go to the movie business to get it.
Yeah, Steve Austin got it.
Yeah,
The Miz
had to
has
go to
it.
movies.
Yeah,
It's smart.
Yeah.
Because now they have
coverage,
mouth coverage.
Big Show's got one now.
Yep. I enjoyed the ending for what it was. It was, but how many times are you going to call back on that Austin driving a piece of equipment card? You know what I mean? How many times are you going to get back?
He's like
there?
the expert at working with cranes. Everything.
It's like, we're
going to
have him to do.
We're going to have him work a boom lift.
Oh, all right. Goddamn, son. Show me how to work the buttons.
Actually, I know how to work one of those things. That I know. I worked with it already.
It wasn't the end. But once again, this match went so long. You could have shaved some time off, given it to the other elimination match.
It was good. It was good
for what it was,
but it was still not better than 3 Stages of Hell match that
No.
have on later on.
Yeah, which is next month, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's in No Way Out 2001, so it's like a month before WrestleMania 17.
That's right,
Which is
yes.
by far arguably one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, too.
Yeah, but for what it was, it was a good match. I mean, that the spot with Triple H, how many times have we seen some manslaughter on WWF TV? We've seen our fair share.
Oh, with Vince getting blown up in the limo? Yeah, we can't forget that one.
attempted murder, manslaughter.
Yeah.
Anything below the waist is not a felony.
Well,
in some states.
Yeah. Well, and WCW too, throwing the giant off the fucking building, and
Don't get me started with the fucking monster trucks, please.
But
Halloween Havoc.
this I mean, for what it was, Austin's first match back. Hey, listen, send the crowd home happy.
Yeah.
And it did. It's the Hogan must pose. Austin must destroy some stuff.
Spanish announce table.
As always.
Poor
Yeah.
Hugo Simonovich.
I love the fact that he was
Carlos
sitting there
Cabrera.
drinking beer.
Steve Wise is.
Yeah, he it was a good match, and then one of the best parts, especially around that part where Austin makes a mess out of the thing. He really, you could see that he tries to make somebody laugh because he just goes, "Clean this shit up." He walks away. It was, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the pay-per-view. I really thought
It was pretty good.
It
wasn't great.
wasn't great.
I give it a A C+.
C plus.
Oh God, yeah, that low. Oh, I was going B plus.
No.
I was going B minus, hard C.
I'll give it C+.
I was gonna go B plus. I really enjoyed
All
it.
right.
I thought them, like I said. I mean, there's a few things that you could pick apart. Eddie Guerrero is your champion. He's not defending the belt.
The Jericho match was awful.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
Regal and Hardcore Holly was not good.
It didn't need to
It was
be
better
there.
than Jericho and Kane, though.
It was better.
It didn't need to be there.
The I think the opening match should have been just Trish and fucking Molly Holly would have been better.
Yeah.
Also the Survivor Series elimination match with the Dudleys and Matt.
I like that match.
It was fine, but it was
too rushed.
It was
It was super rushed.
The only the two matches I enjoyed was the title match and the
ending.
The ending.
Yeah, the main event.
The main event.
Well, that was a good. We had good. Welcome back, by the way.
Yeah, man.
We got a few more episodes this month. We haven't decided if we would take in the Thanksgiving Friday off.
I think we should because I mean,
or we can record. I was thinking about recording something.
if
We can maybe do that.
If we could record something on maybe Wednesday or and then
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we'll have. But we have the next two shows will be fucking fantastic. By the way,
it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have some good stuff. Any other news and notes before we head out of here?
No, that's it.
All right,
that's it,
enjoy
man.
Power Struggle. Enjoy the pay per view tomorrow. Enjoy fucking New Japan. It's be great. That card's be really good, man. I'm excited for that. I want to see Kenta kick the shit out of some Tanahashi, and I want to see Naito and
I want to see Kenta with a
Evil.
belt.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
I want to see Kenta
I am.
with a belt.
So,
It's been a while.
I've been a fan of Kenta for years.
It's been
and
a
years
while.
and years and years, man.
When was the last time he held a belt? When was the last?
Oh my God. NXT, right? Wasn't he NXT something? Was he?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
NXT nothing.
So that means he was Noah champion before that. Then
Yeah.
he was Noah champion.
But didn't he win the title when he got back to New Japan? Wasn't he never open weight champion or something like that for a little bit?
No, he hasn't won a belt yet.
He hasn't won a title.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either.
Oh, anyway,
Kenta for the belt.
Kenta for U.S. champ.
Kenta 2020.
Oh, hands down.
Kenta 2021.
Yeah, Kenta 2021.
His coming out party against the fucking Wrestle Kingdom. Mark my words, guys. You know the social.
Oh yeah, he was never open weight champion.
He was never open weight champion.
Yes, he was.
You guys don't know the social media gimmicks. Take care of Mike Mill in his cause. Please click on the link.
Please, thank you very
Go
much.
buy a shirt. Hang out with us next week. Same bad time, same bad. Thank you, Facebook and YouTube, man. It was awesome tonight.
Yes.
All right, and that's pretty much it, bitches. See you next week.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
That's right. And I don't know, whatever.
For myself, Jip -C Power Strip
over here,
and Foobar. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Well, the ending.